Alrighty. Sorry for a little bit of a delay. Usually I don't take this long to get ready for stream. Oh wait, give me 1 second. Okay, yeah. Usually I don't take this long to get ready for stream, but yeah, it's been 4 weeks since I last streamed. Yeah, sorry about that. Just had to deal with what's it? Just came back from Japan, and by just came back, asterisk, it's been like a week since I came back from Japan. Just needed some time, or no, I think like week and a half, maybe 2 weeks since I came back from Japan. Let me see. Yeah, a week. Yeah, a week and a half since I came back from Japan. Just need some time to recover from jet lag and all that stuff. And then also had like work nonstop once I recovered from jet lag. So yeah. How are we all doing? What have you guys been doing in the past 4 weeks since I last streamed? You guys been watching the Minecraft movie? Excited for the Switch 2? Watching the American economy plummet into the floor? Recalibrating from the Japanese settings. Yeah, I'm just recalibrating. That's the whole thing. Jeez, especially since I've been kind of sick recently. Frickin' coming back from Japan where it was already super pollen-y and stuff, and I don't do well with pollen. And then I come back here and it's mega pollen and I'm sneezing all the time. Thank God that I got some allergy meds, or not allergy meds, but allergy things to help with allergies while in Japan, and I still have the like nasal spray, Japanese nasal spray, which works so much better American nasal spray. And I've got this sprayable allergen protection called Allerscreen in Japan. It was everywhere in Japan, so I just spray that on my face. And maybe it's what's the word when things don't really work but they work when you think that they work? What's the word? What's it? I'm pretty sure it starts with a P. Placebo, that's the word, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Allerscreen is just a placebo, but I don't know. I think it works enough. Placebos working on humanoid beings seems to be legitimate medicine enough. But yeah, Japan was fun. I don't even know where the heck to start with my Japan talk. Frickin' A. Let's see. I don't know. I want to make myself a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Because we're not really paying attention to what's on the screen here. We're just paying attention to me, because this is pretty much just going to be like a Zatsudan sort of thing. Where I'll just yap for 3 hours. But yeah. Where do I start? I guess we'll just start with, the plane ride. So we flew over to... nice truck, thank you. Yeah, this is just a model kit of a K-truck. I saw so many K-trucks in Japan. They were so awesome. I love K-trucks. But yeah, I just got this model kit. I didn't get this model kit in Japan. I got this model kit like 3 months ago or something. But yeah. The plane ride. So we took United, and United's fine. The plane ride was fine. I hate long international plane rides, so no matter how luxurious the plane is gonna be, I was still gonna hate the plane ride. Because frickin', what's it, from San Francisco all the way over to Osaka, that was 11 and a half hours. And on international flights, I never sleep. So I was pretty much up the entire 11 and a half hours. I was dying. And yeah. That was very annoying. I hate plane rides so much. I'm not really afraid of plane rides anymore. I just I'm now just annoyed with them, which I guess is the better option, all things considered. But yeah, that plane ride kinda sucks. Oh, that was your second lengthy plane ride in months, huh? Yeah, so the last plane ride I had was coming back from the Philippines, which was, around this time of year last year. I think May 2024, I was in the Philippines. And that was an even longer plane ride. I think from San Francisco to the Philippines, that is 14 hours. So yeah, even longer. But I was dying on that trip. Or not trip, I was dying on that plane ride. And I was dying on the plane ride going to Japan. So that was pain. I didn't really do much. All I did was watch every single episode of Murder Drones, which I feel like I missed a lot of stuff. Murder Drones is like an okay show. I definitely did not fully grasp the plot of Murder Drones. There was a lot of stuff I was confused on, and watching it on my phone screen definitely didn't help. I definitely need to rewatch that show. Definitely need to rewatch that show on my normal monitor. But there's that. I played a little bit of Celeste, and then I rage quit because I started a new game in Celeste, and then I went to World 3, and World 3 is the worst world because it has to do a lot of like timed jumps, and I'm bad at timing things. So that was really annoying. And let's see, Murder Drones kept me occupied for 4 hours. Celeste kept me occupied for like 2 hours. And that was it. I was just... face is just glued to my... my little fold-up table. And I was just trying to fall asleep, but I couldn't fall asleep. Had the worst headache ever. And what's also a thing that's... Personally, I do just because I don't like interacting with people or being awkward or disturbing people is that on very long plane rides, I always have like the window seat or the middle seat. I never have the aisle seat, but on these plane rides, I make sure to never drink water on the plane ride, and I want to eat as minimal food as possible, because if you're in the window seat and then or the middle seat and not the aisle seat, then and if you drink a lot of water, then you have to ask the person next to you to get out of their seat, and then you're disturbing them. Especially on long flights, you're disturbing their sleep. So I want to be the least inconvenient person as humanly possible. So I just eliminate my need to go to the bathroom. So there's that. So I was kind of hungry, and even though I had a little bit of water, by the time I got off the plane, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna die. I've been holding it in for way too long. So that was kind of pain. But I do that with every international flight. I should probably just get the aisle seat next time, because I'll be awake the entire time. And I don't mind if people disturb me, because I'm already disturbed from these plane rides. So there's that. And yeah, we landed in Osaka. That was pretty nice. Osaka's a pretty cool place. It's the second largest city in Japan. And even then, when you hear second largest city in Japan, like Tokyo is pretty massive, but you'd think Osaka is just like a tiny bit smaller than Tokyo. No, Osaka is like a lot smaller. This is like comparing New York City to... yeah, Tokyo is like New York City, and then Osaka would be like... I don't even know what size Osaka would be. Osaka used to be the capital of Japan, yeah. I was actually wrong about that. Kyoto used to be the capital of Japan. Osaka was not. But yeah. Osaka, I don't know. I'd say maybe Osaka is like San Francisco. probably, I think, well, yeah, I think, yeah. So Tokyo is to New York, and then Osaka is to San Francisco, or vice versa. So yeah, Osaka was pretty cool. I remember first thing I did once we landed was go to the bathroom, of course, and my gosh, the bathrooms are freaking amazing. I love bidets. I already knew I was gonna love bidets, but the one thing that Japan definitely exceeded my expectation in was how cool the toilets were. Am I able to show a picture of the turlet? Let me see. Will this show up on camera? Or not on camera, on stream. Let's see. Let's do... where's window capture? Do I not have... Oh, there's window capture. I think it should be... on capture method. There we go. Okay. Finally. So yeah. So here's... Oh wait, why isn't it... let's see. I need to move this upwards. There we go. So let me move myself back down over here. Okay. Because it's been so long since I've live streamed. Can you tell I haven't streamed in like a month? Okay. Where's my VTube? Okay, there we go. And this scene, the hand cam. Why can't I select window capture? There we go. So yeah, this was my view leaving San Francisco. So there's that. And then here's the toilet. The toilets are so cool because, like, see, they've got the butt button and they've got the front button, and then they've got the privacy button. Now this is the coolest one. This is the coolest button because if you're self-conscious about the sound of you pooping, then it'll play like a waterfall sound or like a bird chirping sound, and that's super neat. That's something I never thought I needed in a toilet. And then we've got the nozzle clean on the toilet. I don't know what these are. I think these are just spray settings for the toilet. But yeah, every single toilet in Japan was as cool as this. And even cooler is that in some old buildings, there are squat toilets, and I actually love squat toilets. Squat toilets are so cool. This is the content I'm here for. I bet this is the content you're here for. Poop Monster Supreme. You're definitely somebody who I can, share a fascination of toilets with, for sure. Because, man, I love going to the bathroom. Never underestimate how relaxed you can be on a toilet. But yeah, Japanese toilets are so good. I don't even care if this toilet is like $500 or $600 or $1,000. I want this toilet in my house. Absolutely. Sorry, on my Starship. But yeah, these toilets are so cool. Squat toilets are also really cool. What's great about squat toilets is that, again, they're only found in very old buildings, and a lot of people do not like squat toilets. Even the Japanese crowd do not like squat toilets. So when there is a line going out of the bathroom, and I notice that there's a squat toilet, nobody's lining up for the squat toilet. And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go use the squat toilet. So the squat toilet is like the fast pass to going to the bathroom. So that's what I found in Japan. That's Mako's Japan hack number 1. Always go for the squat toilets if you need to poop. I hear that Japan has an enormous commitment to hygiene and cleanliness. Yeah, they're super clean. A lot of people, like, what I would hear on TikToks and vloggers and stuff like that, they would always say that Japan, Japan is like the cleanest country ever. But to say that there's no trash is definitely a lie. There was definitely trash in Tokyo and in some more, like, non-populated streets, but compared to places like LA or New York or San Francisco or Manila or, a bunch of places, Japan is by far the cleanest place I've ever been. By far. Yeah, Japan, super cool in that regard. Let's see. Hopefully I cleared all of the pictures on my phone that are not safe to show on stream. Oh, good thing I caught these pictures. Definitely can't show that on stream. Okay, I can show that on stream. Show that on stream. Okay, everything else is safe, I think. Hopefully I don't get banned if I accidentally show something. Let me just put these pictures away. There we go. Now we can go on to the next picture. Oh yeah, this isn't really much. I was just at the one of the hotels in Osaka, and this is just their, like, free stuff. So if you got some that's it. Yo, what's up, Eli? How's it going? If you stayed at this hotel, I love the little dopey bird mascot looking dude. But yeah, from 9 to 11, you got soba, you got free noodles. And then from 3 to, I guess, 1 in the morning, they just had a bin of ice cream that you can just grab for free, which is pretty awesome. Then from 5 to 10 in the morning, you got free Yakult, which I unfortunately did not get to take advantage of. And then there's public massage chairs, which is pretty cool. There's that. What else do we got? What? HVAC video extension is required? Okay, I guess we'll install this. Come on, Microsoft Store. It costs 99 cents to buy video support for frickin' Microsoft Photo. What? Are you kidding me? No wonder it has a 1.4 star rating out of 3,000 ratings. What the heck? What in the world? They're charging people for this? Okay. That's so stupid. Japan sure do love their mascots. Japan loves mascots so much. I saw so many mascots. Is this not letting me close out? Okay. Let me see what videos I've got. The video delayed a bit. Now let's do window capture. And, how about let's do... Why is it not showing up here? There we go. This is just something random that I saw on the streets of Osaka. It was just a giant animatronic crab. There were a lot of animatronic crabs in Osaka. They sure do love every building that had a crab just had an animatronic, or any building that served crab had an animatronic giant crab. Giant enemy crab. I couldn't find its weak point to do massive damage though. That's the famous crab restaurant. Is it famous? Did you see Kumamon or Chitan? I did not, unfortunately. There were a lot of people showing off pictures of Chitan while I was in Japan. I was like, where the hell are people finding this critter? Oh yeah, there's that. Let's see. What is this one? Here's just a different environmental shot of the streets of Kyoto. Looking pretty cool. Oops, let me change up the size. There we go. Yeah, this is like one of the like roads that are just like full. It's just like one giant long street, but it's just full of different stores. Pretty cool stuff. Felt very tourist trappy, sort of, especially with shops kind of like right here. Yeah, just definitely was not selling official Pokemon merchandise, but still pretty cool. Did you visit the fish market in Osaka? I did not visit the fish market in Osaka. We were only in Osaka for 3 days, so we didn't honestly get to do a whole lot. What's this one? Oh yeah, this is the one and only LGBTQ bar that I saw in Japan. Because, fun fact, Osaka is known as like the LGBT central of Japan, which I guess really does make the Osaka is to San Francisco comparison like that much more accurate. But yeah, I just thought it was cool. Definitely had to take a picture of this, or take video. So yeah, if you're in Japan and you want some LGBT friendly places, experiences, go to Believe. Let's see, it says Mixer Bar. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Yo, what's up, Red Toad? Long time no see. So there's that. And what is this? Oh yeah, so this is just Spider-Man near a clam. And what's funny is that this isn't even the only Spider-Man I saw being advertised in front of a Japanese restaurant. This was like the 3rd or 4th Spider-Man. I don't know why so many restaurants, and this is only in Osaka did I see Spider-Man. I don't know why Osaka loves Spider-Man, but yeah. A lot of restaurants just had statues of Spider-Man. Very strange. Very strange. Then we've got whatchamacallit? Come on, go. Let me capture the photos. There we go. Had my first drink in Japan. Normally I don't drink because I've got kind of a sensitive liver. So I only drink occasionally. But yeah, had my first drink. This was a yuzu sour. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good. Very tasty. Considering I hadn't eaten the entire plane ride. So our plane ride in San Francisco was at 11 a.m. and then we landed in Osaka at around 6 p.m. So it was around dinner time. And this is my first. Why does a robot have a human liver? Liver is just the closest comparable organ to a human. So that's just the offhand thing to say that's very quick, and so I don't have to explain my robot anatomy. Anyways, so yeah. We landed and it was around dinner time. So, and then I just ordered freaking alcohol. So it got me very tipsy very fast. But yeah, that was pretty good. Little did I know that I would become low-key alcoholic on this Japan trip. Oh yeah, there's this is what's called taco wasa, which is a taco, aka the Japanese word for octopus, not squid, and wasabi. So this is just octopus doused in like slimy wasabi, and it is so good. It's a very common izakaya food, and yeah, love this stuff. So I was pretty much just drinking a yuzu sour and spicy horseradish octopus, and that was my dinner for the night. I did end up eating a Lawson Cheeky, so an L Cheeky, and that was pretty good. Oops. Come on, let me... Right. Oh yeah. The first robot that I saw in Japan was this giant... It was like a 5-foot-tall Evangelion. And I just thought that was really neat. He's got that wide shoulder, so this is based off of the TV show, not the anime movies. I don't even know what this is. Anime heroine. I guess this is just a maid cafe. Isn't this some like One Piece sign or something like that? But yeah, anime heroine. Tokimeki. Anime Tokimeki something. I used to know what Tokimeki means. That's like... Man, I'm trying to remember, because there's a Kamen Rider item called Tokimeki Crisis from Kamen Rider X8, and I'm trying to remember what that meant. But anyways, that was pretty neat. Also, there were many poos in Japan. Japan really loves this swirl poo shape. I would like to try a taco taco. That would be pretty good. Somebody needs to invent that. I would definitely try a taco with octopus in it. Oh yeah, look at this. It's the frickin' alcohol that that one drunkard from Bocchi the Rock drank. Jesus Christ. This thing was so powerful. It was a 14%, which is insane. And the craziest part was this was 98 yen. So, if we convert that to US dollars, 98 yen is like 70 cents. So for 70 cents, you can get frickin' alcohol that's powerful enough to be frickin' paint stripper. Which is, my goodness, so overbearing. Then again, it is sake, so you're not supposed to down it or shot it like soju or something like that. You're definitely just supposed to sip on this, and this is supposed to last you like a couple hours. So yeah, very extreme. I would recommend it if you're not going to be doing anything for like 2 hours and this is the only drink that you're gonna get. But yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Oh Oh yeah, and they have this very tiny bottle of Kewpie. This is like as long as my hand. Well, actually, no, I think this was like shorter than my hand. This is a very tiny bottle of Kewpie mayonnaise. I was very tempted to buy this and then just take it with me the entire trip. I should have bought this. Okay. And now we've got video next. Let me do... There we go. Yeah. This is just the next morning. I just went on a walk. Very cool looking area. Honestly, with how wide and open this area was, it definitely felt like home a little bit. These wide open stroads definitely felt like it felt very American. Welcome back to streaming, Mako. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, pretty cool. Pretty neat. And then I've got another video. What is this? Oh yeah, just found a Riz shop. Is this where all of the Gen Zers pick up women at the Riz? They just purchase Riz. And then I found this random picture of a sexy robot. Madame Wu Gentlemen's Club. Geez, if they've got robot hostesses, then maybe I should have just applied. Maybe I can live in Japan and I can work at this robot bar. There's that. And then got another video. Why is... Okay, wait. Let's play... how do I get this working again? There we go. There's this video, just of the streets of Osaka again. And I just thought this was funny. No sushi, no life. Right in front of an Indian restaurant. For some reason, I kept seeing this phrase used over and over again. Not specifically no sushi, no life, but on 4 different occasions, I saw no blank, no life. Japan really loves that phrase, and I don't know why. And now I know why no game, no life is called the way it is. Yes, I would like 1 Riz, please. I should have bought some Riz at the Riz shop. But yeah, damn, 2 sexy robots on the screen. But yeah, Japan really loves the no blank, no life. And let's see. What's next? Oh yeah, I went to... So this is later on my first day in Japan. So not counting when I landed, because that was my first night in Japan. So my first day in Japan, went to the only Lego store in Osaka, I believe. I know Japan doesn't have a lot of Lego stores, or at least as many as you would think. I think there's like 15, maybe 20 Lego stores in all of Japan, and they only have like 1 Legoland Discovery Center, which is crazy. Oh geez, my nose is so congested. The pollen. But yeah, I thought this was really fun. Just a Lego minifigure making okonomiyaki and takoyaki, which is the food in Osaka. Osaka is known for their street food, and the most famous street food is takoyaki, aka fried octopus spheres, and then okonomiyaki, which is just like kind of, I don't know, it's people often say that it's most equivalent to a pancake, but honestly, it's not really... I mean, it's pancakey in the way that it is a flour and kind of like flour, I think there's egg involved, mixture, and then you fry it in a pan. But it has some chopped cabbage in it, so it's like that, the texture makes it completely different from a pancake. But yeah. Geez. Oh wait, I have the Japanese nasal spray. Let me... All right. Okay. Hopefully... God. Hopefully that clears up my nose a little bit. It's already kind of working. Oh yeah, it's making my nose kind of spicy. Yeah, I think it's working. But yeah. So went to the Osaka Parco Mall. So Parco is kind of like a line of... is a chain of malls. So, like, in America, you would go to... There's, like, different mall companies. So, like, Westfield is an American mall company. Parco is kind of like Westfield. So there's that. How did you bring Japanese medicine along states? Well, the thing is that... So this is what I got. You know, so it's just one of these. And then you just spray it. You put it up to your nostril and then you push that down and it sprays like salt water in your nose or something like that. So this isn't really, I wouldn't even really call it medicine. You know, it's just a saltwater spray. You don't need a prescription to buy this. It's just, you know, just something that you can pick up at any pharmacy, at any convenience store, you know. So I don't really think this really counts as medicine, you know. So there's that. And let's see. Oh, we've got another picture. So this... Oops, why is it not? There we go. I just took a picture of this really neat robot fella. So this requires a little bit of context because you guys probably don't know what Passmo is. So let me turn this off. What Passmo is this card right here. So what this is a IC card. Now you might think this looks similar to another type of card, and you'd be correct because this is pretty much the same as a Suica card. So basically, what these two cards are is that these will let you go on the different trains in Japan. You basically load it up with money, and then you tap. Whenever you're going through the fare gates, you just tap on the fare gate and the gate will open. And then when you leave the fare gate at a different station, you tap it and it charges the card. So yeah, that's just what Passmo is. But what's cool about Japanese train fare cards is that they also work on the train, which is, you know, that's normal for train fare cards because that also happens in America. But what makes it different from every other country, or I guess specifically different from America, is that these, you could also use them to purchase things at big chain stores. So if you go to like a Konbini, or if you go to the Capcom store, if you go to the Lego store, if you go to the Pokemon store, they actually say that you can make purchases with your public transport card, which is really cool. I wish America did that.
and even restaurants, they'll accept payment via your these public transport cards, which is really cool. So very rarely, or not rarely, but if you so wanted to, you can just put your fare card in one of these card holders, and then you can just like carry around your entire wallet just like this. Pretty cool stuff. I paid for many a thing at Konbini's with my public transport cards. Very neat concept. But yeah, I originally had the Suica card, but then I got the Passmo card because I got a rep robot representation, you know? I did not realize that Passmo's mascot was a robot until I came to Japan, but ever since I saw the little Passmo robot keychains, I knew I had to get a Passmo card instead of a Suica card. And what's great about Suica and Passmo is that these IC cards, so normally these IC cards are, they originate from different parts of Japan. So Suica is more common in like the eastern part of Japan, and Passmo originated very much like just in Tokyo. But the thing is that even though that these are regional cards, they will work all across Japan. All of Japan's public transport systems, they all connect pretty much to the same system. So even if you get a card in, let's say, Fukuoka, you know, Fukuoka has its own IC card. Their card is like blue, and I don't know what it's called, but it's a blue card. And then Hokkaido has their card, I think it's like yellow or pink or something like that. But they all work on the same system. So any restaurant that says, hey, we take Suica card, they'll also take Passmo card. They'll also take the regional card of Fukuoka. They'll also take the regional card of Hokkaido, which is pretty cool. So they all work on kind of like the same system. So there's that. And yeah. But what sucks is that, not about the cards, but what sucks about this little store is that my group, we only went to the Osaka Parco Mall only once, and I didn't realize that we'd be going there only one time. So had I known that this is going to be our only time, I would have bought a lot of Passmo robot stuff. But alas, I didn't even get a single thing. Maybe on my next trip to Japan, I'll get some more Passmo robot stuff. So there's that. And then I mentioned that I mentioned the Capcom store, and this is what I found at the Capcom store. A life-size, what is this thing? I only just recently started playing Monster Hunter Rise. What is this? This cat creature? Very cute though. Palco, I think they're called, right? Palico. Okay. So yeah, this is a life-size Palico. Very neat. What was crazy is that Monster Hunter is so big that half of the store was just Monster Hunter stuff and the other half was general Capcom stuff. They only had a tiny section for Ace Attorney, which made me really sad. But at least they had plenty of Mega Man stuff. But yeah. Very neat. Oh yeah, they had a whole thing going on. What the heck? I just read the words VTuber. Wait, so they have Marissa from Street Fighter 6. I don't know who this girl is. I'm going to assume this girl is like Marissa's sister or some fan, and I guess she's a VTuber. Oh yeah, VTubers are insanely big in Japan. Oh yeah, so this is the mall brand that I was at, and apparently, frickin' Hoshimachi Suisei has a partnership with Parco, because on every billboard, or not billboard, but every like TV screen ad like on those screens, every once in a while you would see just a Suisse music video playing, and it was so surreal being a VTuber fan and seeing this just in a random mall. Like man, like if you like VTubers, Japan is just the place to go. So crazy. What is even this? 1,000 yen. Something 100 yen. Ticket service. I don't know. Oh, what the heck? They're advertising the Steam Deck too? What the heck? Anyways. What else do we have next? Oh yeah, this was the frickin'... I was taking more pictures of the... whatchamacallit? The Monster Hunter display. And yeah, found these figures. Pretty cool. This thing looks absolutely horrifying and questionable that I can show this on screen. Oh yeah, pretty cool. What is this? 1,600, or 16,500 yen. So that is... that is $115 US. Dang. I want to know who is the person who is going to be dropping over $100 to have this questionable item in their room. But yeah, I would rather get the Rathalos. The Rathalos looks really cool. You can't get more iconic than that. And they got the funky gorilla-looking thing. Oh, they got some shikishis of Street Fighter over here. And the Foot Girl herself. Oh yeah, there was also the Ultraman store. Ultraman World M78. Very cool stuff. There was so much cute items in here. Like, you know, they have the regular Ultraman stuff, you know, over here. But they had Ultraman kids books. They have this entire section all right here just for like preschoolers stuff, because this is like the preschooler's hat. You have lunch boxes, handkerchiefs. I was so tempted to get a bunch of this stuff just for myself. Because look, they've got even like a bento box. That's Ultraman themed. Got a fork and spoon. I think this had a 0 on it, and this had Ultra 7, I think. Oh yeah, very cool stuff. They also have like some business ties with Ultraman stuff. They had some Ultra cards here. And yeah, they got a clock with Jugless Juggler's face as the clock, which is pretty funny. So there's that. Oh yeah, they have this weird looking Ultraman 80 figure. Kind of tempted to pick that up. But yeah, there was that. And then, of course, had to go visit the Studio Ghibli store with the giant Totoro. And again, it is Studio Ghibli, not Ghibli. Jesus. Frickin'. Let me bring up Microsoft Paint. It was Ghibli. So this is how you write Ghibli. So it would be... whoops. Right color? Yeah, okay. So Ghibli would be... how do I write Gibu? Is it... yeah, so this is Ghibli, but it's not Ghibli. The way it's written and therefore pronounced in Japanese is... how do I write... ah, shoot. Let me just write the re. I write G. It's... why I mixing that up? Wait, it's... There we go. This right here is how it's written in Japanese. So it's Studio Ghibli. It's Studio Ghibli, not Studio Ghibli. Goddamn. Anyways, that's my little tiny miniature rant. Oh yeah, went to the Studio Ghibli store. Very cool stuff. And didn't really get anything from there because a lot of it was kind of expensive. But I guess that's to be expected. Ghibli stuff is mega popular. But Ultraman is skewed to a very young audience in Japan. It is, yeah. A Japanese salaryman would buy that, no problem. It would be on his desk. It was like forever since I caught a stream. I feel in a whole other hobby rabbit hole. Fell into another hobby rabbit hole. Nice, nice. Also, Sword, you want that entry grade American Gundam? Hit me up in the DMs wherever, and I'll send that to you. And I'm being serious. If you want that American Gundam, because I don't want this thing in my collection anymore. If you want it, I'll send it to you. But yeah, this is the Ghibli store. What else do we got? Oh yeah, just a static picture of the Lego display with the very nice pixel art. Where should I contact you? Hit me up on Blue Sky. I think my DMs are open on Blue Sky. So yeah, there's that. Oh yeah, now we've got video next. Oh yeah, look at this shot. Very nice. This is the Osaka Pokemon store in the Parco Mall. Yep, and it's got the three legendary birds. And man, we went to the Parco very early in the morning, and immediately, as soon as we got to the Pokemon section, immediately congested. It was so stuffed with people in there. And it became so humid because of all the body heat. We couldn't be here for like more than like 10 minutes because it was just so crowded. God, if you thought Pokemon was popular in America, Jesus, it is insane in Japan. You couldn't escape Pokemon stuff in Japan. I mean, that's to be expected, but it didn't really hit me until I actually got there to see how popular Pokemon is. But yeah, cool stuff, cool stuff. Oh yeah, and there was this Pikachu with like this Among Us looking Pikachu with a very questionable seam on the cooch. Oh yeah, very strange. I did kind of regret not getting this Psyduck because I think Psyduck very much benefits from this wonky proportion. But yeah, that was interesting. And we've got... Oh yeah, I just saw this cool picture of Penny, because it looks like she's about to drop the hardest album ever. At least it's not Charizard. That is true, yeah. I did see plenty of Charizard stuff, though. Did they punch each other for a booster pack like they do at Costco? Oh my gosh. Frickin' videos of people at Costco like going absolutely feral over Pokemon cards gets me so irrationally mad. Jesus Christ. Poke scalpers need to go die. Violently. Horribly. And yeah. But no, everything was super tame in Japan, as you would expect. They just had every single booster pack behind the counter, so you couldn't pick one off the shelf. You had to specifically ask for a booster pack. But yeah. Penny looks super cool. probably should have got these as well, because this is a really nice one. But yeah. I'm so happy that the new hobby I got into was Beyblades and not Pokemon. I almost got caught because of my deal. I almost got caught because of a deal my hobby shop had for cards. Yeah, Beyblade is so... it's the better hobby. I love Beyblades. I could casually get a Bay at GameStop or retail store for like $7. Meanwhile, I'd be doing a battle royale for a mid-card pack. Yeah, scalpers, they need to die. They're ruining Pokemon. But yeah, I actually did manage to buy Pokemon cards on this trip for my coworker. I forget which pack it was. It had, I think, Wo-Chien on the pack art. It was one of the Scarlet Violet, like, post-game legendaries on it, but I got a couple of those packs. Oh yeah. Do you guys remember Domo? I could not believe my eyes. When 10 Million Fireflies... I don't remember the rest of the lyric to that song. Anyways, I couldn't believe that I saw Domo. Like, this was a blast from the past. Now, for those of you who are unaware, Domo was everywhere on the internet in 2009 because of a giant marketing push from, I forget which Japanese television station this guy's a mascot of. But yeah, he was super big, and I don't know why he had a statue in here. But yeah, I remember seeing this guy in my old Target. Dude, I remember... Do you guys remember that animation tool called Go Animate? I remember that before they had the actual, like, full version of Go Animate, they had Domo.GoAnimate. And I would animate so much stuff in there. In fact, I took an animation class in middle school. And for one unit, we had to animate with Domo.GoAnimate. And I had so much fun in there. I ended up using that program, or that video, that I ended up using that website for like 2 years after. Just because the community was so fun and all that stuff. But yeah, Domo was really big in 2010, and it was so weird just getting flashbanged by his presence. I hope he comes back. I definitely want to buy like a product of Domo. I remember seeing him in Gmod vids back in the day and not knowing who he was. The heck, you got animation classes in middle school? Yeah. We worked, well, I guess it technically wasn't an animation class specifically. It was more of a computer technology class in general. So the first unit of the computer tech class was, we worked in Domo.GoAnimate. Then our second unit was working in Adobe Flash. Then our third unit was working in Adobe Illustrator. And then we worked on vector art in Adobe Illustrator. And then we made t-shirts. And that was like the big unit for that portion of the class. But yeah, it wasn't really animation class. It was just a computer tech class in general. But yeah. To be fair, I got cooking classes in middle school and they discontinued that 2 years later. Yeah, I can't imagine my computer tech class as it was back in the day still being a thing right now. Domo will return in Avengers 7. I hope so. Domo-kun, we need you to distract Thanos. Or, not Thanos, Doctor Doom. Oh yeah. So this is B-Side Label. So this is a store that just makes stickers. They have so many stickers. This doesn't even cover like a 1% of the store. But I just had to take a picture of the Gundam section with this really cool classic Edo period art. And then had to take a picture of the Kamen Rider stuff. Very neat. And yeah. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. I completely forgot that I was an affiliate, to be completely honest. is finally freaking up. Holy moly. Oh yeah, and something I kind of, well, I don't really regret not buying anything from the store because everything was mad expensive. But, yeah, there was a From Software store, and all they sold was Dark Souls and Elden Ring and Bloodborne stuff. I think they may have had some Sekiro stuff, but as far as I'm aware of, they didn't have any Armored Core stuff, which was kind of disappointing. But yeah, you know, I just had to get a picture of Siegmeyer here. And I was very tempted on getting this shirt of Artorias. Very tempted. But yeah. I think, yeah, these things were kind of expensive because these shirts, they were very good quality. They were almost kind of designer to them. And I feel like this shirt must have been like $50, which is like, that's kind of normal for like, kind of like high quality shirts when you're partnering up with like a good brand and stuff like that. But, ugh, that is kind of too much for me. Plus, I already have enough black shirts. But yeah, looked very cool. Probably should have bought at least like a charm or something. Honestly, getting this picture of this winter lantern, I would totally love to have like a small print of that. Doesn't Bandai own Gunpla and Armored Core sound like a slam dunk? Bandai owns Gunpla. They don't own Armored Core as a concept. I mean, Armored Core is a Namco game, but, yeah. I went to a gacha shop in Little Tokyo and all I got were a Kaiza, Oja, and Horobi when I wanted the main riders. Oh my gosh! Frickin', I know which gachapon machine that you're talking about. Actually, give me one sec. Know exactly which gachapon machine you're talking about because I got similar ones. I got the same series. So I've got Evolt, we've got Kuga, I've got Black Sun, I got Fize, which is the favorite one. I got, well, my favorite ones are Fize and I got Kabuto. So I'm very happy with these. But the thing is that I wanted 01. 01 was the one that I wanted the most. But yeah. I got 01, and then I got Horobi. Horobi is on my work keys, so I can't get them right now because they're at work. But yeah. Very cool stuff. If they ever have a Kamen Rider Drive one, then I would want that the most. My favorite Kamen Rider is Kamen Rider Drive. FYI. I think I wanted Builder X-Aid for my shop. Those ones are cool ones, too. I can't believe Mako stole those riders from Kitty Fries. I know, I can't believe I nabbed these from you. But yeah. So I looked online and people are making custom Bit Beasts for Beyblade X. Nice. I'm so tempted to get a Zaku 2 and Godzilla one. That sounds awesome. Speaking of Godzilla, frickin'... Come on. Nope. There we go. Went to the Godzilla store and found the Heisei Godzilla. I don't know which Goji suit this is. If I had to guess, this looks like Godzilla Raids Again. Or, not Raids Again. This looks like Godzilla, or The Return of Godzilla. So the first movie in the Heisei era. I think you can tell because of the very long neck. But yeah, I'm kind of bad at identifying Goji suits, but I'm pretty sure this is the Return of Godzilla suit. But yeah, they had a giant section for -1, which I was very happy with. I love -1. And yeah, they've got a bunch of cool stuff. I ended up getting... I posted this picture to Blue Sky, but... I ended up getting the movie Monster series figure of Bagan, which is so cool. This guy has so much lore, not in the Godzilla movies, but just in the behind the scenes of Godzilla movies. This monster was planned to be in like every single Heisei Godzilla movie, but just ended up being scrapped or replaced by a completely different kaiju. So the fact that this guy actually has a figure is absolutely incredible. I love this design. I really hope that Bagan gets to be in a modern Godzilla something. The fact that he got a figure this year is definitely a good sign. But yeah, I would kill for there to be a Godzilla Pipeworks remaster and have Bagan as one of the characters. Such a, I wouldn't even say underrated design. This design is so good, it just, nobody knows about it. This is such a cool underground Godzilla monster design. So neat. Like, you can definitely tell, or I don't think you can really tell, but you can definitely notice that he's got the same vibes as Destroya, because he was supposed to be one of the monsters, or like the monster Godzilla was supposed to fight in Godzilla vs. Destroya, but they just like the Destroya design better. So they're just like, oh yeah, just instead of Godzilla vs. Bagan, we're just gonna make a completely new kaiju, but have the same sort of concept and same vibe as Bagan, and we'll just make a new kaiju. Oh yeah, very cool. Fun fact, this guy, the only piece of official Godzilla media this guy was in was the video game Super Godzilla for the Super Nintendo. And in that game, he was actually all red. So at the Godzilla store, they actually have a completely red version of this. I don't know why they made a gray design to be his default design when he was red in the video game. So why not just keep the red as his legacy design? But I don't know. I don't think like Bandai. I guess they made him have two designs just so that they can sell you two different toys in the future, just in case if they wanted to make toys of this guy. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I also did not realize how expensive vinyls are in Japan. So I usually buy vinyl toys from HobbyLink Japan, and Godzilla vinyl toys are usually in the range of $25 to $35. And you would think that in Japan, the price would be a little bit lower, but even in Japan, these cost me the yen equivalent of $25 to $30, which is like, wow, I did not realize that that was the case. I thought things would be slightly cheaper in Japan. But yeah, I think I paid $30 US equivalent for this. You know, for an exclusive, because you can only buy this at the Godzilla store, you know, that's not bad. But one that was crazier, because I think I paid 40 USD for this one Godzilla. And I never thought I would see the day that they would make merchandise of this Godzilla ever again. But it was the Matthew Broderick Zilla. Oh my god. Am I happy that I paid like $40 for this? Not really. Because as somebody who has been buying movie monster figures for at the very least 25 years, because yeah, my very first movie monster figure was Mothra from the Heisei era. So yeah, that was like one of the first movie monster series figures, so I've been buying them for my whole life. Yeah, I never thought that they would make a movie monster series of the Godzilla 1998 version. So this is pretty cool. Didn't they buy the rights to Zilla just to kill it off? They did. They bought the rights from Sony just so that they can... Toho could kill this guy in Godzilla Final Wars in 2004. And the fight lasted just under 30 seconds. And that's not even a joke. The animated show was good. That is true. I did watch... Back in the day, I watched, I think, only a couple episodes of the TV show, but I really liked what I saw. But yeah, very fun toy. I have a lot of nostalgia for this. This is my very first Godzilla movie that I ever saw. And as a young little calculator for my second birthday party on my cake, I had a Godzilla-themed cake. But yeah, he's so ugly, and I love him. I love this piece of crap. And yeah, this is definitely one of the gems of my movie monster series collection. Very fun toy. Oh man. I thought you were talking about music vinyls. Nah. Man, I am an hour into the stream and this is only day 2 in my time in Japan. I need to start moving things up. Okay. Oops. There's that. And then I went to a secondhand shop. It was a very busy, or not busy as in like foot traffic. There was just so much junk. But I went to a secondhand shop and I just took a picture of watches because my dad likes watches, so. But yeah, pretty cool watches. I like this square one right here. Ooh, and this hexagonal one. I'm not even a watch person. I think these are all the women's watches down here. Yeah, I'm not a watch person, but I just took this picture for my dad. And then we've got another video. Oh yeah, in this video, you'll see how busy, like how messy this place is. Oh yeah, so look at this. Look at all the junk in here. Look at all these super robots and all this stuff. All this mascot merch. Oh yeah, and each aisle was legitimately like, this is how wide my body is. Like, these aisles were tiny. That's the one thing I hate about Japan, is that sure, everything is compact and therefore a lot more efficient, but Jesus, if more than one person wants to go down an aisle, you just can't. You just have to go with the flow of foot traffic in these stores. And if you're looking at stuff for more than like a minute, you are causing like an inconvenience for people behind you who just want to go through the store. There's that. Got some Kamen Rider shelf stuff. Very neat blade. We got Stronger. I don't know what power-up this is for Agito. We got Ryuki, Double. Oh, we've got the Automajin, or Autovajin? Is that what it's called from the Kamen Rider Phase? Got O's there, Hyper Kabuto. I think Kaiza. No, that's not Kaiza. That's Ixa. So there's that. We also have... Oh yeah, this is just kind of outside the store. Yeah, this is a section of Osaka called Amerikamura. And as you can tell by the name, Amerikamura sells a lot of, like, American street fashion stuff. So, yeah, they had a Doc Martens store here. They had... I think they had a North Face store. They had a place that was selling Supreme stuff. But yeah, stuff was way too out of my price range in this area. But still, pretty cool. And then we went to an arcade that was just pinball machines, which I thought was really cool. They had a freaking John Wick one. I didn't even realize they made pinball machines to this day. I thought it was just going to be stuff from like the 80s and 90s. Yeah, they got the Godzilla one. This Ultraman one is brand new, because if you look at the art on this Ultraman one, this is art of the Ultraman Marvel comics, which came out just a couple years ago. So that was really crazy to see. Yeah. Thrift / used junk shops in Japan are crazy packed. They definitely are. Autovagine is the name of the thing under my bed. Jesus Christ. That Ultraman one has Matt Frank art. Yeah, so that's the current Ultraman comic artist. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, and I really like this one. Yeah, they have one for the freaking Mandalorian. Crazy stuff. Toy Story 4. Or Toy Story... Oh yeah, this is Toy Story 4. And then they got a Star Wars statue. Pretty cool stuff. Finally made it to a stream. Welcome back, Razor Sketch. Been a while. Oh yeah, pinball machines are still kicking at barcades. I love pinball machines. I go to round ones a lot, and it saddens me that only select round ones have pinball machines. And even the ones that do, they only have like 2 pinball machines. I love pinball machines. Very underrated arcade game. Let's see. What else? Oh yeah, I went to... Right next to this pinball machine arcade was a little Gashapon Center. And the Gashapon Center had some rider stuff. And I got a Kyoryuger Sentai ring for Kaijuzilla in the chat. So... don't worry, Kaijuzilla, I'm shipping all of your stuff tomorrow. But yeah, got a Kyoryuger ring, and then I got, trying to get this ring for you, Kaijuzilla, I got the blue Gojuger. I also got a Mega Ranger / Power Rangers in Space Sentai ring that I didn't take a picture of. Or, the picture's coming up in a couple slides. So yeah, and then I just took a picture of this calculator because I just think it's so cool that they have a dedicated tax button, and I just thought that was really neat. I kind of wish I got one of these calculators because that would be so helpful, considering that I work in retail. This would be so helpful to just tell a customer how much something is without having to math the tax in my head. Oh yeah, here's one of my drink hangout sessions. Cherry tomatoes, grapes. This kiwi, I don't know why I said it like that, but this kiwi seltzer is so good. This is by far my favorite alcohol that I drank on this trip. I don't know, it's just, that's all it is. It's just kiwi flavored seltzer, and I think it was like 5-6%. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Ignore the vape. I did not partake in this. I just partake in alcohol. But yeah, and there's more of the sake box. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, and I got the Shadow B-side label sticker. The text says, "I am the ultimate." And here's the Mega Ranger Sentai ring. Oh yeah. Pretty cool stuff. What is this? I really want to buy... You know what? It's 99 cents. Screw it. I'll buy it. Cheese. Just so that I can have video on this. Yeah, we'll buy it. Microsoft did not deserve this 99 cents, but whatever. VLC Media Player is free. I know. There we go. Is it gonna let me? Come on, let me play. I literally just bought it. Okay, preparing to download. Okay. Let me play this video. Play the video, gosh dang it. Okay, cool. Alright, now I don't even have to open up VLC Media Player. I can just have one thing open. Thank God. Okay, no. Alright. Yeah, Microsoft is ripping off me. Gosh dang. Okay, what is this? Why won't it play the video? I paid 99 cents for this. You've got to be kidding me. Is it still refusing to play the video? Okay, fine. I guess we'll just skip that video. Jeez. Anyways, this is the breakfast that I got at the Osaka, the Osaka Hotel. It was just a pretty much, you can just get whatever you want for free. So it was just like buffet style. So you know your girl had to get a thing of natto. I ate natto like every single day on the trip. I got some okonomiyaki and some takoyaki in this bowl. Let's see, some steamed rice with bamboo shoots. I love bamboo shoots so much. And then we've got macaroni corn salad with some salmon fillets. Very good breakfast. It was probably the best breakfast that I had on the entire trip. This bot runs on those beans? Hell yeah. Why won't this play either? Okay, thanks for nothing, Microsoft. Anyway, so the next day we went to an arcade, and this is just a round one. I had no idea this game existed. This is Gundam Arsenal Base. And it is basically it's an arcade machine, but it dispenses playing cards. So you can place cards on like a giant like deck sort of, or like playmat area, and yeah, you can just play a card game, and if you do well enough, you get a random card, and I guess these are the mascot girls. And I frick with their design. They are very well designed. Look at that thigh squish. My goodness. Jesus, look at the squish on that. Good lord. What a great place to put your hands to warm them on a cold winter day. Okay, so there's that. And let me open up a video. Yeah, just going through round one. Found some cool stuff. Pretty neat. Friend and I tried to get this Botan plushie. We failed. I also tried to get this figure, which is what, Uzaki-chan's mom, I think? I don't know, I never watched that anime. So there was that. And then after that, we went to an area in Osaka called Denden Town. So Akihabara, Shibuya, those are like anime centrals, or Akihabara is like anime central. But Osaka has their own version of that called Denden Town, which is, Den is kind of like electric. So this is Osaka's electric city. So in Denden Town, there's a lot of not third party, but secondhand stores. And this was their Gundam section. Look at all these kits. Holy crap. My group's biggest mistake was coming here at the beginning of the trip, because we thought, oh, Gundam Base will have all of these model kits. Spoiler alert, Gundam Base was so disappointing that it made me hate Gundam for like a solid couple days. But yeah. Den Den Town has such a good selection of Gunpla. I do not agree with these prices, though. They are kind of high, but at the same time, a lot of these Gundams are hard to find, so you could argue that these high prices are justified. Like, for example, the Super Robot Gundam, which is the Gundam Tryon. This is 5,600 yen. So that is equivalent to $39, which is like, when this first came out, this was like $29, so paying an additional $10 is like, that's a bit much, but at the same time, this kit hasn't been reprinted in like 10 years, so I guess that's a fine price. But yeah, they had a lot of rare model kits, and yeah, probably should have picked something up, but now I know for next time. That's pretty cool. Is it for the TCG? I think there's a separate Gundam TCG, because I know that there's Gundam... Or I know there's a Gundam TCG that just launched, but Gundam Arsenal Base is a completely separate trading card thing. But yeah. Let's see, what other stuff. Honestly, I guess since it's taking so long to swap through video and pictures, I'll just show you guys all the pictures first and then go back into videos, because I think that'll make things a lot less annoying. But yeah, we have that. Oh yeah, I found my favorite anime ever, My Little Pony. It's not even the full season, and yet they're charging, yeah. If you guys want to buy DVDs in Japan, pray to God that what you want is so obscure that it fetches a low price. Because this is only select episodes of My Little Pony, not even the entire full season or full series. Select episodes, and this is used. 14,000 yen. For reference, 14,000 yen is $103 US. That is an insane price to pay. I don't know why CDs and DVDs and Blu-rays are so expensive in Japan. I don't get it, and I'll never understand. I'll never get it. Oh yeah, went to a SH Figuarts store, and they had this duel between Momotaros and Don Momotaro. Pretty cool. Don't mind Xaid being destroyed by Mario in the background. But none of these figures were purchasable. They just had display cases of all these figures. So it was super sad because I really wanted to buy SH Figuarts Shinkochu Seiho Gokai Red, but they just didn't have it purchasable. They just only had it on display. Made me very sad. But yeah, then they've got the Figure Rise model kit section. Was very tempted to get Drive. Very tempted. But again, this was only day 2 in Osaka, and I was thinking to myself, I'll probably find better deals in Tokyo. I was sadly mistaken. If you go to Japan, go to Osaka, buy all your stuff in Osaka. They also had a cool Transformers section. Rise of the Beast stuff. They have the Masterpiece. What was it? NPG. Train bots. They got, Psykill is freaking dead right here. Pretty funny. Ghost of Starscream, which I've never seen this figure IRL before. Let's see. They also had this funny little display for SH Figuarts. Or I guess this is the Storm Collectibles Guile. It's funny, this is all like Uma Musume, and yet they gave Devilman and Guile like Uma Musume horns and tails and stuff. Very funny display. I have no idea what's going on with this fish guy, though. These Japan displays are so good. Japan knows something, knows how to make you want something. They definitely do. I didn't even realize they have Great King right here. Great King's got the ears, and so does Kong. Oh yeah, they've got these cool displays for Monster Hunter. Very neat. Yep, this thing still refuses to play. Thank you, Microsoft, for making a broke-ass product. Oh yeah, and then here's what I had for lunch that day. It was kitsune udon. This cost me 600 yen. No, this was 900 yen, so it's $6. Man, if you go to Marugame Udon, which is a chain, it's a Japanese chain, but they have locations in America. If you go to Marugame, this would cost you $15. And this was just $6 for me. That's the one thing that's you cannot deny in Japan, is that the food is so cheap. I really wonder how stores make a profit. Oh yeah, and this is a store called Anime Jungle. If you guys have ever been to LA, you guys know that Anime Jungle also has locations, 2 locations within Little Tokyo. There's the Anime Jungle, and then there's the Tokusatsu Jungle. So, the Anime and Tokusatsu Jungle in Osaka's Denden Town are all in one building, and the first floor is all Tokusatsu. The second floor is anime goods. But yeah, they had so much stuff. A lot of this stuff you couldn't even find in Tokyo, which is why I'll say it again. If you go to Japan, buy all your merch in Osaka. It's totally worth the Shinkansen trip to go to Osaka, buy all your stuff, and then come back to Tokyo. Do they affiliate with Audio Jungle? They should have like an audio section. That would be a good play on words. But yeah. Yeah, they had a lot of good stuff. Frickin', look at this, 440 yen. That's like $2 for these whatchamacallits. These buckles. Let's see. 2,900 yen for these Soundcore IDs. That's like $10 each for these. Let's see, what else have they got? Oh my god. This is the Gotchard driver, right? They're selling this 2,700 yen. That is $25 for this driver. And for those of you who are not familiar with the pricing of Kamen Rider drivers, these are usually the equivalent of $60 US. And they're selling it for frickin' 15 or 20. That's amazing. Oh my god, this buckle, this Shinobi buckle is more expensive than this driver. Oh my gosh, are they just... Is Gotchard just like not doing well in Japan? Oh my goodness. Yeah, they got the Shot Riser for 5,000 yen. That's like $40. And it's a past season belt. Yeah, this was last year's belt. This was a driver from 2 years ago, and it's still more expensive than this driver. Let's see. Yeah, for the price, for the price of this, of the Fantasy buckle, you could buy 2 Gotchard drivers. That is crazy. I wish I got a better picture of the modern, or the current drivers, though. Yeah, these are a bit too blurry. I can't really see the prices for these. Oh yeah, so... Yeah, last year's driver, 2,700 yen. The year prior, 3,300 yen. Yeah, I guess Gotchard is just not doing that well in Japan. Maybe. Oh yeah, and here's full action Tobaspino for Lupta Jupta. Don't worry, Lupta, I am shipping that off very soon. Got it for a good price. 1,100 yen, or 11,000 yen. So that's around $70, $80. This thing, if you go buy it on frickin' eBay in America, this will cost you like $150, $200. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. What is this? Still won't let me play the video. Gosh dang it. Oh yeah, I went to an anime goods store, and my favorite Genshin character is Xinyan. And Xinyan is so unpopular that they just delegate her to the Liyue section. So yeah, very sad. She doesn't even get her own frickin' peg. It's very sad. But I'm still loyal. Oh yeah, and then I found the full action one, which goes with the Tobaspino. But yeah, a little bit pricey. I think it's the same price as you would buy it on eBay, so. If I got into Beyblade earlier, I should have asked you if you can get me some CX bays for me. Maybe on my next trip to Japan. Oh yeah, I found this Cliffjumper figure. I was so tempted, because I love the Bumblebee figure, but I love Cliffjumper more than I love Bumblebee. So yeah, very tempted to get this one. But good lord, look at that price! That's like $150, which is how much it is in America, I know, but still. That's so pricey. I wish I had her outfit. Oh yeah, I just took a picture of this because I've never seen this game before. So this is a, whatchamacallit? It's a, have you ever played Valhalla? Imagine Valhalla, but it's all about a hookah bar. Now, I don't do a drug, so I don't know what hookah is, but this game is called Hookah Haze, and it's on Steam, and I love the color palette, and I love the character design, so maybe in the future, I'll play it. But yeah, I just wanted to take a picture of it because I love this color palette. More video. Oh yeah, I've stumbled upon this dinosaur hotel, and it was after hours, so they just caged up this dinosaur. Very strange. Oh, it's a restaurant too? I thought it was just a whatchamacallit, hotel. What are the prices on here? Dinosaur pasta, 1,200 yen. That's kind of expensive for spaghetti. Not gonna lie. For Japanese prices, that's kind of... Because for spaghetti, you can easily get that for like 600 yen. So to pay double that... I mean, this is a gimmick hotel, so what do you expect? Geez, 2,900 yen for... Well, it looks like you're getting like a full rotisserie chicken. So I guess that's fine. 700 yen for... Pterodactyl something. It's a pterodactyl meat bowl. Okay. Yeah, I should probably go back to Osaka. There was a lot of fun stuff in Osaka. Oh yeah, and I just took a picture of this one because I really like the design of this Oshawott. They had Bidoof. Oh, I should have bought a Bidoof. Yeah, pretty cool Splatoon cup. I've never seen a cup where its handle is a carabiner. It's a very interesting combo. Osaka is the home of tourist traps in a good way. Yeah, they're very wacky. Oh yeah, I should have bought this Shinkalion. For those of you who don't know, Shinkalion is a line of transforming robot toys that the Takara company makes in Japan. And Takara makes Transformers toys. So this is like a sister series to Transformers. And this is just their newest product. I bought one of these, but they came with duplicate parts, so now I need to buy a whole nother one. Son of a bitch. But yeah. So yeah, there's that. I just got this one. Need to get a second one of this. I already have this one. But yeah. Shinkalian's cool. I'd say go buy one Shinkalian if you're interested. If you like Transformers, I think it's worth it just to get like one Shinkalian. Like I think Shinkalian 0 right here, because it doesn't come with a bunch of bells and whistles like Dark Shinkalian does, but this one's a simple enough one trick pony to get. Oh yeah, and I went to a sushi place. I went to Sushiro, which is the most common revolving sushi place. This sushi changed my life. So what this is, it's mayonnaise and egg. That's the yellow. It's mayo egg. And then these fried little spheres, they're fried quail egg. So it's quail egg and egg mayo in a sushi. It is so good. Oh my god. Eggs in Japan are just next level. Like, I couldn't really appreciate the food in Japan because I was so congested. So, you know, when your nose is stuffed, you can't really taste food because your taste buds and your nose, that whole system is kind of intertwined. So if one gets knocked out, it affects the other. But even in my congested state, eggs in Japan taste so much better so much better than American eggs. And this sushi was so good. Oh my god. I definitely need a fried quail egg sushi in my life again. Oh yeah, and then I went to the Tamagotchi store. We only went there like at the last 30 minutes of the mall's closing. So I think we're on like day 3 or 4 in Japan now. But yeah, I went Kuchipachi crazy because Kuchipachi is my favorite Tamagotchi character. And yeah, ended up getting all of this for like 9,000 yen, so around $68. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. There's that. Oh yeah, and I bought like, this is all the stuff that I brought from home. So I got this sticker from an event. This is my Keitai phone with my little Kuchipachi charm. And then here's my Kuchipachi wallet that I brought. And yeah. Oh, and these are the Family Mart socks. I just want to take a picture of it so I know the barcode to look for and the specific style. And here's Tobaspino. Oh, that is can't show or something. Maybe I cannot show. Okay, there we go. Now we're back. Anyways, I saw Darth Maul. So right now in this picture, this is day 4 in Japan. So this is in a town called Hakone, and if you're a fan of Evangelion, then Hakone is very significant in the fact that Tokyo 3 was loosely based off of the town of Hakone. So in this town, there was so much Evangelion merch. They even have a dedicated Evangelion store in Hakone, but unfortunately, my group, we didn't get to go inside that store. It was very busy when we went. But yeah, as you can see, like every single store sells Evangelion merchandise. Oh yeah, and this, I don't think this was the hotel. No, I think this was the hotel that we were in. So this is the Ryokan. But yeah, some of these hotel rooms, they have a private onsen. I actually think I was staying in this exact room. right here because I think the onsen, they pump onsen water. No, this isn't. Never mind. This isn't the hotel that we were in. This is just one of the hotels in the area. But most of the hotels in Hakone will have an onsen inside of the hotel room, so you don't have to go to like a public hot spring, which is great because I don't like being naked around people. I don't want to see other people's junk. And I don't want people seeing my robot junk. Oh yeah. Found a cat. Very round. Oh, I found this store called Booty. Yeah. If you ever wanted to know what Booty tastes like, go to this place in Hakone. And I found some these cute little turtle breads in Hakone as well. 380 yen. $2.50 for a little turtle bread. In America, this would cost you like $10. Oh, and here's my first meal in Hakone. I had a burger. And my gosh, burgers are so good in Japan. Like, I wish America was the America that Japan thinks America is. Japan respects America so much, and I wish American food was as good as Japanese made American food. Oh my gosh, this burger was so good. Oh yeah, and this was our hotel room. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Very classic tatami floors. Yeah, love it. Oh, and this was our ryokan meal. You have to go to the ryokan breakfasts and dinners, and it's all pre-planned. And when we were given our food, we had to have a full explanation on every single thing, every single dish. Yeah, we got parfait, got an egg thing. Got this, I don't even know what this was. This looks like a cracker. It was actually squishy. We got umeboshi, pickled radish, I think. This is something. Got a little mini salad. This was a jelly thing, but it was full of like, it was either baby shrimp or baby eels. One of the two. It was very weird, but I liked the taste. And then we got this fried fish. Pretty fun. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, and I got to experience a canned corn. Now, what's genius about canned corn is that during my trip, it was so cold in Japan. It was so cold. It wasn't snowing, but it was close to snowing. And you can get these cans. You can, if you go to any vending machine, they will have a section for hot items. So for 180 yen, so for around $1.50, I paid for this hot drink, and it was actually so hot that it was kind of like too much to touch. But it's great because in cold days, like it was in Japan at that time that I got this, it makes a perfect hand warmer, and that just makes so much sense. It just, like, of course, instead of needing to buy a hand warmer, you can just buy a drink. That just makes sense. It's so good. It's so good. I drink like 5 of these. And yeah, very worth it. And this is just an environmental shot. Very cool. Yeah, nothing much going on in this picture. Oh, okay, so this is, we went to, this is day 5 or 6. And we are in a town called Ikebukuro. So this is like, like 15-minute train ride to central Tokyo. So this is like still within like the Tokyo area-ish, but just like slightly outside. And we went to a place called Book Off, which is a very popular line of secondhand stores, and each book off has like Gundam models, and model kit building is so popular that they have a dedicated section for model kits in book offs. And I found this Cup Gunpla. Talk about eating microplastics, just eat the whole frickin' model kit. But yeah, very tempted to buy this because Cup Gunpla was an ad campaign back in 2014, I believe. So this cup of noodles has noodles that are more than 10 years old, and they were selling this for 1,400 yen. So for around, $10. Was kind of tempted to buy this. Very tempted. Probably should have got it, but whatevs. Maybe next time it'll be there. Oh, and I was so excited for this one. I found a full copy set of Season 2 of Big Bad Beetleborgs, or the Source Show Kabuto Bee Fighter. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Again, DVDs are so expensive. 17,500 yen. Which is $122. That is so crazy. Holy shoot. But yeah, they had an entire section just for tokusatsu, which is pretty cool. Oh, and they were selling DSs, the 2DS XL and the 3DS XL. But here's the funny thing, is that just looks like a normal 3DS. This looks like just a normal 2DS. I don't know, is the 2DS what was called the 2DS in America? Is it just called the 2DS LL in Japan? Which is like, I was trying to, when I was looking at this, I'm just like, did they ever make an XL version of the flat 2DS? But I guess 2DSs are just called 2DS LL in Japan. But yeah, I just thought it was kind of neat how it's got a smoky black shell. But yeah, I don't know what the prices are, or actually we can just look up the price. So 1,600 yen for a 3DS XL. $112 for a 3DS. I don't buy 3DSs, so I don't know what the market is like for 3DS. But, yeah. Maybe I should have gotten this. I was specifically looking for a new 3DS. The one with swappable faceplates. I was looking for that one. But the prices in Tokyo were absurd. I probably should have bought one of these two while in Ikebukuro. Oh, and just for reference, Ikebukuro, that was a 2-hour bullet train ride from Osaka. So yeah. As you can see, the closer we get to Tokyo, the more the prices will rise. Oh yeah, I found this. I really should have bought this. This is, what is this? Battle Soccer, which is a Super Nintendo game that combines 4 of my favorite things: Gundam, Kamen Rider, Godzilla, and Ultraman. What's there not to like? I remember looking at the sprite art for this game when I was a Wii calculator, and I remember getting graph paper and just drawing out all of the sprites from this game because I loved the Godzilla stuff. But yeah, for only 1,000 yen, I probably should have bought this. Oh yeah, and here's a pizza that I had for 600 yen. Pizza in Japan is very strange because they don't put cheese on the entire thing. They just put a dollop of cheese in the little corners. But yeah, I was expecting Japanese pizza to be kind of crap, not gonna lie, because I hear Japanese cheese is just not good. But yeah, it was surprisingly good. It's not the best pizza I've ever had, far from it, but it was better than what I was expecting, and it did its job as being a decent pizza. Hey guys, how's it going? Going pretty good. Just talking about my food in Japan right now. Oh yeah, it also came with a very tiny pizza cutter, very cute. Oh, and I went to a store called Muji. So Muji used to have stores in America, but I think right at the pandemic, they closed all of them except for their New York store. And I just took a picture of this because I kind of want this for my desk. I was taking a lot of pictures of stuff in Muji. Like this. This is pretty boring stuff, but look at this cord organizer. It looks so neat. I want that. And they have these shelves. I want these shelves too. And all these bags and baskets and stuff like that. I want this fixture in my room. I love this sort of like wood or metal frame and wood paneling. It's very, kind of reminds me of the ironwood set from Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I vibe with that aesthetic. But yeah, I really want this shelf. Muji does do international shipping, so maybe once I go back to Japan, I'll gut out all of my furniture in my room right now and just replace it with Muji furniture. Oh, and then I went to a Japanese grocery store and I went to their meat section. You may look at these ring-shaped fried foods and think, oh, they sell onion rings? No way. These are not onion rings. If you look at the label, they say chicken rings. That is such a genius idea. Why do we not have chicken rings in America? Like, this idea just sounds like it's an American thing. But I ate so much of these in my time in Japan. God, I love these chicken rings. They're so much better than chicken fries or chicken tenders. They sell those at White Castle? Oh shoot, I need to go to the East Coast then. I love chicken rings. I don't get why Burger King doesn't do these. Chicken rings and onion rings, that would be a great combo. Oh yeah, I got more sake. And then I found this little shrine area next to a Don Quixote. And yeah, just saw Rainbow Mothra, Baltan. And there was Santa with a Nico guitar for some reason. And there was just a very washed out Gundam. Very strange shrine. Oh, well, I guess I can show this. It's nothing explicit. I went to a Don Quixote and I was just fascinated by the amount of, how shall we say, pole polishers they had. And what's very funny is that the only pole polisher that they had sold out were the extra small ones. Nothing wrong with having a small pole to polish. I just find that very funny. Oh yeah, and then they have a Agito shaver. Because if you needed, if your hair is too thick and you need the power of a Kamen Rider to shave, then this is the item for you. And then here's a breakfast that I had, which is a raw egg over a bed of rice and natto beans. I love natto, so this was my breakfast for many days. Love this stuff. And then we went to the Gundam. I had to take a picture of the good old RX-0 Unicorn Gundam. Very nice shot. Back shot. And then we went to the Gundam base. So, funny thing about the Gundam base is that we went to the Gundam base. So, this is a Thursday morning. And what we didn't realize was that this Thursday morning was a Japanese holiday. And it was so crowded that, and I've never heard this happening before, but they actually said that the Gundam base was reservation only. So imagine me wanting to go to Gundam base for around 13 years. And then I finally come to Japan only to see that they're not accepting people and tickets are sold out. And you have to go there only via a lottery the next week prior, aka the week that I wasn't going to be there. We were on the 7th floor of this mall, very much debating whether to jump off the roof of this building after looking at this. So yeah, I was very distraught. But the weird thing is that like 2 hours later, they started opening a line. So it's like, why, Gundam base, why did you make me feel like I had to jump off a building? Why couldn't you just told me, oh, just wait 2 hours and we'll open up the line again? So yeah, there's that. And I saw the Gundam open up, so that was pretty cool. And then while we were waiting for the Gundam base to open back up, I went to get some sushi. And I've always wanted to, like, one of my favorite meats ever is unagi. And I've always wanted to have unagi in Japan. And there's the sister food, which is anago. So unagi is freshwater eel, and anago is saltwater eel. And if you like unagi, anago is like a more... I don't even know how to describe it. It's a lighter unagi taste. It's not as... it's lighter on the sauce, and it's a bit more general fishy taste. But the meat is just as soft. What saddens me is that this is the only unagi that I had the entire trip. Because unagi is actually kind of expensive. Because normally, in Japan, normally your food would only cost 1,000 yen. So this is equivalent to $7 US. But if you're getting something with unagi in it, like if you're getting an unagi bowl, that'll usually cost you 4 to 5 times this amount. So going from meals that'll usually cost you $7 versus meals that'll cost you $40, you know. It was a bit pricey, and this is the only... Going to a revolving sushi place was the only place I could really get unagi without forcing my entire group to get $30 meals, you know. But maybe next time I'll get more alone time and I'll have more time to eat eel. Oh yeah, firefly squid. I've never heard of firefly squid before. But yeah, these are just sushis with full squids on them. They're actually very good. I love these sushis. Oh, and here's pictures of finally getting inside Gundam base. Little did I know that this was the highlight, just seeing these Gundams, and I was going to be very disappointed in a couple minutes. So we got these very cool custom builds. Got the Gundam base exclusive real grade Sazabi with the crab claws. I don't know who TM Revolution is. I assume he's some big band guy, but he's got a custom painted Neo Zeong there. Saw life-size cutouts of the G-Quax crew. And these are pro builds for the Wing squad. Yeah, we got some famous artists in here. B-Cub, aka the artist for Pop Team Epic, has a shikishi over here. They have a display of Master Grade Verkaz. Pretty neat stuff. And my favorite Master Grade of all time, the Gundam Age. And the Gundam Titus and the Smallow and the Barbatos. Love these guys. I'm actually building a Master Grade Age 1 right now. Oops. Oh, and that was all of my pictures from the Gundam base. And then I saw Pomni over here. Japan really loves Amazing Digital Circus. I tried to win this. I don't want to talk about Crane Games. I spent so much money on Crane Games. I spent so much money and I got so frustrated that I was like legitimately gonna cry. And yeah, I don't do well with gambling. And yeah, this trip has taught me never to try a Japanese Crane game ever again. Oh, good night, Loopta Joopta. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I do not do well when things don't go my way in a video game. So, yeah, I never want to play another Crane game. But Mako, you may say, you could have just sumimasen. And, you forget that in America, I don't mind asking for help. In Japan, because my Japanese is so bad, I have social anxiety, that of which rivals Bocchi, and I'm not even joking. So I would rather die than to ask for help in a language that I don't know for a Crane game made for kids. So yeah. Then, at the Diver City Mall, where the Gundam base is, they have a Minecraft store, which was very interesting. I wish they had Minecraft movie stuff. I never trust Crane Games, instant scam. Yeah. I should have trusted my gut and never put in money into those Crane Games. But this Minecraft store was pretty cool. Was tempted to get a little plushy bee, or a little frog, or a creeper. No Jack Black figures? Not yet. So at this point, I think the Minecraft movie was like 2 or 3 weeks away. No, it was 2 weeks away from premiering. At least in America. I don't know when the Minecraft movie would have premiered in Japan. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, went to the Osaka Godzilla store, which is the newest, or not the Osaka Godzilla store. This is the Tokyo Odaiba Godzilla store, and this is the newest one. So that's why they have a Shin Godzilla over here. His little beady eyes. But yeah, they had some cool figures on display. They had Gigan, Ebirah, Megalon. They have so many smog monsters. I mean, look, I love Hedorah as much as any other person. Smog Monster is probably one of my favorite movie monster figures that I have. But to have them in like 7 different colors, that's crazy. And then I got new shoes in Japan, so just taking a picture of that for reference. Oh yeah, and these are the Gundams that I got at Gundam Base. Both of these are kind of crap kits. But you know what? They're better than nothing. And honest to God, I should have just not bought anything at Gundam Base. So Gundam Base has a very big problem with scalping. And you would think... So I didn't realize that... Like, I knew Gundam had a scalping problem. I didn't realize that the scalping problem would hit Gundam Base of all places. And yeah, this was the best I could buy at Gundam Base. And it very much hurts to say that. Because you go to the Master Grade shelf at Gundam Base, nothing. You go to the Real Grade shelf at Gundam Base, nothing. You go to the Gundam Witch section at Gundam Base, they only, and I mean no joke, they only have Figurized Suletas and Figurized Mios. No other G-Witch kits. They didn't even have a single G-Quacks model kit. Like, the scalpers were so bad, and I mean no joke, this disappointed me so hard that I was just alone in my Airbnb bed just crying because I waited, more than 10 years to come to Japan, to come to this spot, to get some cool model kits, and disappointment. It legitimately ruined my day, and I'm not even remotely joking. So yeah, screw the Gundam base, but more so than that, screw scalpers. And I just took a picture of this leak that was on the floor. Somewhere out there is a sad Miku. And I just saw this picture of this Countach. If you guys don't know, the Lamborghini Countach LP500S is my favorite car. And yeah, just saw this cool piece of art. Yeah, more cool car stuff. We went to a car repair shop, and they just had a lot of car stuff, so just took a picture of a bunch of car junk. They even had a Parappa the Rapper shirt. Fun fact, when I got my driver's license, after I passed the test, I just played this song all the way home. So it's so funny that they even had this. Was kind of tempted to buy it. Then again, $30 for a t-shirt, which honestly isn't that much. You pay around that much in America, but still, it's like, I don't know. When it comes to clothes, I don't like paying a lot for clothes. Like, if I have to pay more than $20 for a t-shirt, I have to really want that shirt. Oh yeah, I bought the new shoes. Look at my new kicks. They're very chunky. Japan loves chunky shoes. So yeah, definitely gonna incorporate more chunky shoes in my outfits. Yeah, picture of my Gundams, building them. I don't know why I bought this model kit. Like, every single SD World Heroes model kit is so garbage. I don't know why I thought the Musha Gundam would be any different. But whatever you do, never buy these model kits. They're a waste of time. They're a waste of plastic. Like, the biggest reason why I hate these things, look at this front skirt. It's static. It doesn't move. You cannot move the legs forward. Look at these arms. You're barely able to move them. They have zero articulation. All you're doing is just building a palm-sized hunk of plastic, and that is it. What a worthless model kit. What a worthless line of model kit. Like, what a worthless series of model kits. I don't even know why I bought this thing. I mean, it looks fine. And it looks neat, I guess. But yeah, I like this model kit way better. G generation SDs are way better than SD Gundam World Heroes. More B-side label stuff. I do like whoever this artist is. I love this artist. She makes so many stickers for B-side label, and I just love her style. Oh yeah, more stickers. My friends were saying that this sticker is like me vibes, and I gotta agree. Even more stickers. Like, I could spend all day in a B-side label store. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you, Crossheart. That sticker is you. It definitely is. And this is the embodiment of me. There is no meaning. That is so true. Even more B-side label. Can you tell I love the B-side label store? Doritos. Cup Doritos. I just thought that was interesting. I didn't even buy it. Should have bought it, though. Oh yeah, so where I am is a Shimokitazawa. So if you guys watch Bocchi the Rock, the entirety of Bocchi the Rock takes place in this district of Tokyo, Shimokitazawa. There you go. This is right by the Shimokitazawa station. And actually, if you... So, you exit from the Shimokitazawa station right here. If you walk down this road, past Rakuten, and past the pachinko slot place, if you take a right down this alley, and you walk for like 2 minutes, you'll actually be at the location of Bocchi the Rock, the starry venue. The thing is that it's so popular that there's multiple signs saying, hey, don't take pictures here. So they do not like tourists taking pictures of the starry venue. So that's why I don't have any pictures of it. Sadly. Yeah, and as you can see, this is the bookstore that's on the way to the starry venue, and they have a bunch of Bocchi posters. Pretty cool. And here I am in a Melon Books. So they have like manga covers, which is pretty cool. They just sleeve your manga, and I just thought that was pretty cool. And here we are in Akihabara. We've got the Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 poster, Uma Musume stuff. Random figure of an anime girl, I don't know. I just took a picture because I thought she was cute. Just taking a picture of this Gyaru manga so I can research later. What are we talking about again? Oh yeah. Anyway, so here's another meal. This one is zaru soba. So that is cold noodles. So these noodles are served ice cold, and you dip them into this cup full of sauce. So you get that, and you get a bowl of rice and pork. And this cost me only 1,000 yen. So again, $7 for all of this. Another shot of that same road in Akihabara. And they have a Transformers section here. So I don't know what this Transformer is, but 17,000 yen, so that's, you know, $110. They're selling a loose Legacy Volcanicus for 19,000 yen, so that's like $130. That is crazy. I see that Shattered Glass Megatron. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. What is that price? 49,000 yen. Oh, my God. Wait. 49,980 times 0.007. They're selling Shattered Glass Megatron for $350 US. I don't know if it's worth that much. Let me go onto eBay right now. Well, I'll be damned. Shattered Glass Megatron really is worth $350. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of listings on eBay that are listed for $240. But good lord. Good lord. But yeah, they've got Gridman. They have a Battle Convoy. I really want this Battle Convoy figure, but it is like $600. Why? Why is Diaclone Reboot figures so expensive? But yeah, 99,800 yen. Let's do quick math so we can get actual accurate numbers. Yeah, so this Optimus figure, or this not Optimus figure, is $678. Good God. That is an expensive boy. More Transformers. They have a Battle Ravage for like $40. Probably should have got that. I do want to get a Battle Ravage eventually. They have a full, complete G1 Superion for 12,000 yen. Yeah. Oh, here's another Transformers section. Or I guess this isn't really Transformers. This is just, in general, Super Robot stuff. Oh, they got the Turbo Ranger, Megazord. They've got, I think that's Jetman. Yeah, that's definitely, no, it's either Jetman or Sun Vulcan. It's a very derpy looking gerbil dude. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, and here's the what's it? Here is the SH Figuarts store. Again, these are all displays. You could not buy these figures. They are just on display. Frickin' scalpers, man. The only figures that you could buy at the SH Figuarts store were just Dragon Ball ones, because everything else was sold out. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, they had some Ultraman stuff, too. Very cool. Kinda want that Earth Garen. Kinda want the -1 SH Monster Arts. And then they have the Kamen Rider ones, which is pretty cool. Really wanted that Boon Boomger one. I really wanted that Boon Red. But, yeah, they were all sold out of Boon Red. Yeah, and I am so pissed at this because this is exclusive to this, like this Gundam figure was exclusive to the SH Figuarts store in Tokyo at the time. But the thing is that it released just a couple days after I left Japan. And I'm so mad. I wanted this figure so bad because I love teal and turquoise and stuff. And yeah, I was so pissed that this was only coming out a couple days after I left Japan. It looks like shit. Fuck you, Red Toad. This is like my favorite color scheme. Yeah, exactly. I like it because it's Hatsune Miku colors. And that's why I wanted it. But yeah, I would have dropped this money to get this figure, and I was so pissed off that it only came out like after I left Japan. Yeah, and I wanted this Bulma figure because I love the purple on it. Oh, and this is definitely my car, because I love Piper Wheel. She's my favorite character in Zenless Zone Zero. Too bad I don't play that game. Here's another picture of... Here's another picture of... of somewhere, I think. Oh yeah, so this is a second-hand store that sells Kamen Rider and Tokusatsu stuff. So if you ever wanted second-hand merch, definitely go to... I forget which store this was. I think this is Hobby Off. In whatchamacallit? Yeah, I think this is Hobby Off in Shibuya or Akihabara. But yeah, pretty cool stuff, pretty good prices. Like they have this Goseiger Morpher. That is 800 yen, so like $6 for this Morpher. What other prices do they got on here? Oh yeah, so for these Vice stamps, then again, I think this says brand new, so it's not really secondhand. But 5,500 yen for these 4 sets, for this 4 set of Vice stamps. That's kind of normal. That's like $35. Let's see. this Gosei Blaster in box for 1,500 yen. So for $10, you can get this. Yeah, they got some pretty good prices. Pretty good prices here. And then I saw a Gundam head for, what is that? $250? Imagine taking that on your carry-on. And, okay, so this is at a stationery store that is this stationery store is 9 stories tall. And on the top floor, they have a restaurant, and they just have a lettuce garden where they make all their salads. And I thought that was just interesting. Another piece of furniture I want in my room. I forgot what these were. I took a picture of it for a reason. I don't know why. I think you attach these onto your notebook and they hold a pen. I think. Probably should have took more pictures. Is the Gundam head wearable? I don't think so. Yep, just a nice scenery shot. You can see Tokyo Tower right here. Also took a picture of this house just because I just liked how this house looked. I like how thin Japanese houses are. They're very thin, but they're very deep. But yeah, most houses were like this. This honestly kind of looks like the Airbnb that I was in. I have some art on some Japanese coffee. Look at this. I really wanted to eat this giant mountain of French fries. Because your girl is a French fry fiend. God rest my cholesterol. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were in Ginza. So Ginza, if you guys watch Godzilla or Godzilla -1 specifically, those two movies, Godzilla destroyed Ginza. This is where Godzilla fired its atomic breath for the first time in, I think, the first Godzilla movie. And then in Godzilla -1, this is where Godzilla fired off its atomic breath. What's it? When Shikishima was trying to get his wife out of, or not his wife, but his female roommate out of harm's way. And that's when he fired off the giant laser beam and destroyed the city. Oh yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, French fries. Oh, and then we went to a hot pot place, and this was a part of the hot pot. It was specifically a hot pot that was specialized in mushrooms and beef. And this was the mushroom platter. I didn't take a picture of the beef platter, though, which I am very silly for doing. But yeah, this was so good. Oh yeah, I saw... do you guys love Kamen Rider Drive? Tomari Shinosuke is, I guess, just a big actor in Japan. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I need to take a picture of this. I cannot believe Kamen Rider Drive is out here advertising a real estate app. I just thought that was kind of funny. And I bought a Wii U Pro controller. I've never held one before. I went to a book off store, and they have a junk section, and this was in the junk section. So I've yet to test this on my Wii U, but even if this doesn't work and like the battery is messed up, I still wanted to buy this because I've never held a Wii U Pro controller in my life, and I've always wondered why do no other controllers have the buttons and sticks in this configuration. As far as I'm aware of, this is the only controller to have thumbsticks on the top and all buttons on the bottom. You can use it for Switch if you have the cable. Oh shoot, I do have a micro, or not micro, I do have a mini USB cable, so I might try that out later. Oh yeah, and here is the dreaded Harajuku road. This was so congested. If you guys go to Japan, just stand out front of the Harajuku gate. You don't need to go inside. It is so congested. And this was like the crack of dawn right in the morning, and it's already this crowded. But I mainly took a picture because look at all the Apothecary Diaries stuff. I love Apothecary Diaries. Strawberry Fetish. And then I went into a sea otter experience. For only $15, you can spend 30 minutes with a bunch of sea otters. Look at these. I'm sorry, they're not sea otters, they are river otters. Sea otters are a little bit larger and they have a full white face. River otters are pretty fun though. Not quite my spirit animal. My spirit animal is a sea otter, but they're close enough. Look at this guy. Look at how fast as frick he is. And yeah, these guys, they are very soft. I love their tiny little hands. They felt like people hands. And I don't even know how to really describe that, but they just, their hands just felt like people hands. And they snuggled up on me. And my friend here. Here's him with the little toy. And all snuggled up. Yeah, our group went in, and I guess we were the only group without kids, and the kids were kind of rowdy. Or not rowdy, but they definitely had a lot more energy. But all of my, like my entire side of the playroom, we were all super chill, and all of the river otters ended up just coming to our side and just napping on all of our laps. Yeah, look at his little boopable snoot. Yeah, and then here's another Japanese mall that has a full garden on top. This is just such a cool looking place. Oh yeah. Robot bikini. Kinda tempted to buy that. Felt very on brand for me. But this thing was like $150. And when I look at the outfit, when I look at the raw materials, and I'm thinking, is this really $150 worth of plastic? And I thought to myself, no, and I held off. Maybe next time I'm in Japan. Yeah, more robot bikini stuff. Had to take a picture of this artist. I keep forgetting their @, but I love this artist so much. They draw the best mech design stuff. And here's a robotic bow. Kinda cool, but at the same time, that is a bit expensive for what this is. Oh, that's period stuff. Found a Evangelion store, so I had to get picture with Mari, or picture of Mari. Had to get a picture of my girl, Twilight Sparkle. I wish she didn't have those wings. Not my Twilight. My Twilight is not an alicorn. And went to the Mega Pokemon Center. It was so crowded, we didn't even walk inside the Mega Pokemon Center. We just took a picture of Mewtwo and that was it. A cool Evangelion bag that I probably should have bought. There was another Dark Souls store with great Alex the the pot. Yeah, and there was just a random stand for condoms. That was very peculiar. Peculiar. I really hope that when I go to Japan, I can finally get a Unit 1 figure or model kit for a good price. Oh yeah. You'll definitely find a Unit 1 model kit here. And G-Quack stuff. This entire street in Shibuya, it was blasting the theme song for G-Quacks. And these little baggies, Japan, like every single store had a section for what they call oshikatsu goods, which is like you just display figures and stuff of your favorite characters and stuff. So they really like these Ita bags and stuff like that in Japan. And it's just very neat to see entire sections just full of these. I was very tempted on buying one just so I can put an SD Gundam in there. But yeah, I couldn't get the measurements in time. That's just a tiny little dad hat I thought was cute. Coffee grinder that I was kind of wanting. More furniture stuffs. Oh man, this clock, I've always wanted a clock in this style. But it's 33,000 yen. That is $231 USD. But I really want that. I really want this clock. One of these days I'll get it. Right, here's the busiest crosswalk in Japan. Here's the Hachiko statue, which is right next to the busiest crosswalk in Japan. And yeah, I didn't even take a picture of the busiest crosswalk in there because it was so congested. I think that if you go to Japan, just walk by the crossing. Don't actually walk on the crossing. It was so crowded. Oops, I'm a tad late. How goes it? Going pretty well. Pretty well. I don't even know how far I am into my pictured list. Oh, I'm actually pretty far down, I think. Yeah, we still have got a little while until I'm done with all my pictures. It is the busiest for a reason. You might go on there. But then again, okay. So it was so congested there that we were on the sidewalk just a block away. So in a normal circumstance, like if there was no people, you could walk this block in like 5 minutes. We were stuck on this one block right before the crossing for around 15 minutes. Like just standing there, just waiting to get a move on to get closer to this block. I would not stand in line 15 minutes to walk a crosswalk, you know. That's just a bit ridiculous, in my opinion. I would just go to the Hachiko statue and just leave at that point. It was way too busy. So overrated. Anyways, this guy was just walking 25 dogs. And here's a store in Ginza that just looks like a Nokia. Oh, and here is one of the better meals that I had in Japan. I mean, they were all good, but this is one of the best, like, simple meals that I got. This is the better cousin of ramen called tsukemen. And what tsukemen is dipping noodles. So it is just ramen in a broth, or ramen in a bowl, separate from the broth. And the broth is a little bit thicker, so it sticks onto the noodles. But you just take the noodles from this bowl, you dip it in here, and then you eat it. Personally, I think it's a lot better than your traditional ramen. The only thing is that it's kind of hard to find in outside of Japan. If you live in the San Francisco Bay Area, I think only one restaurant in all of the San Francisco Bay Area serves tsukemen, and that is a Taishoken in San Mateo, which is a little bit south of San Francisco. But yeah, if you go to Taishoken, probably honestly, I thought Taishoken was a little bit better than tsukemen in Japan. But then again, at Taishoken, you are paying like $30 for a bowl of tsukemen, so it better damn well be pretty tasty. But I mean, this meal, again, was only 1,000 yen, so $7. $7, it was very good. Very good. Oh yeah, and then I saw a sign for Kamen Rider the Diner / Super Sentai the Restaurant. And we would go a couple days later after walking by. Yeah, and cherry blossoms were blooming. Look at all these gaijin taking a picture of the cherry blossoms. Totally not exactly what I'm doing in this picture right then and there. Oh, this is by far one of my favorite meals in Japan. So for 1,500 yen, you get to choose 2 bowls of... They had like 13 different styles of bowl that you can get. So I got the... The honey mustard fried chicken over rice bowl. And I got the fish egg and rice udon noodle bowl. And then I got a little side salad with beans and a little cup of soup. And yeah, 1,500 yen. This is one of my best meals. Ever since having this, I can now never have noodles without fish eggs in it. Fish eggs and noodles, oh my gosh, complete game changer. Every pasta or noodle dish needs fish eggs in it. So good. Oh yeah, and here are some Japanese Converse shoes that I kind of wanted. Fun fact, Japanese Converse is a completely separate company from American Converse. So these Japanese Converses are like exclusive to Japan. And it's so crazy that they're like catering so much to the Japanese market. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's so crazy to see Converses in a style that only really fits in a Japanese market. Because Japan loves chunky shoes. They love chunky shoes. And I was so tempted to get this one right here. The Trex Wave Zet High in brown. I should have bought this. I love how it looks. But I just didn't have enough space in my suitcases for this. Maybe next time I'll get this shoe. More shoes. So this is the shoe that I bought. I did not realize that they also have it in purple, and I was beyond pissed. But yeah. They just have like an entire extra sole. That's crazy. I know, right? Oh, and here's my bag with my Fuwamoko keychains. Here's the Mega Donkey. Pretty cool. Don Quixote is like a giant like superstore. Kind of like a Walmart. But even then, calling Don Quixote just a Japanese Walmart is like underselling it. It is like if you mixed Walmart with like it's if you mixed Walmart with like a TikTok ADHD attention span. Because like so many flashing lights, so much noise, everything, like every aisle is trying to grab your attention. It's so overwhelming. Yeah, and here is the life-size Godzilla at the Toho Cinema. Honestly, seeing this was so crazy because I just stood there on the street being like, man, how big, this is how big Godzilla would be if it were real. So cool. And I just found a random 1/12 scale Gundam in someone's window. Oh yeah, this is Nakano Broadway. This is a pretty cool, this is like a mile-long stretch of stores. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. They have a lot of cool secondhand stuff, like this entire shop was just Star Wars. And look at that. If you guys love tokusatsu, you guys know who this is. This is good old Takeshi Hongo, the first Kamen Rider. Just, what is he selling? Real estate? I just took a picture of this for reference because I kind of want to buy this book later. I don't even know what this is. Don't know what this is either, but this looks really cool. Yeah, Sagata Sanshiro. John Kamen himself. More manga. There was a shop in Nakano Broadway. So this is Nakano Broadway, not to be confused with Nagano, which is a prefecture like an hour away from Tokyo. Nakano Broadway is a segment within Tokyo. Or I think it's just outside of the Tokyo area. But yeah, Nakano Broadway has some cool stuff. They have this retro store full of American stuff. And they had Ghostbusters and Star Wars and Alien vs. Predator and cool junk. Looking at some doujins. Yeah, they have Transformers here. I'm not sure if you can see this, but this says 165,000 yen for exhaust. So that is, I think, a little over $1,000 US for this toy right here. Let's see, they got God Jinrai, Victory Leo, Overlord, King Poseidon. Yeah, Predaking, Victory Saber right there. Yeah, here's a better look. Look at that price. $1,000 for exhaust. $1,000 for grapple. Or this is more like... yeah, $900 for grapple. Mint in box. They have one of the train bots for... what is that? Like... $110? Let's see what else. Oh yeah, that's it for this picture. And I had to take a picture of this Lamborghini Countach. They sell disposable cameras still. And for some reason, this one is Tamagotchi collab. Very interesting. And here's an ad for a raffle campaign, which sucks because this campaign started again right after I left Japan. Like literally the day after I left Japan, this ad campaign started. And it's like, man, I would have loved to get an Okayu figure or a Suisei figure. Heck, I would have even just settled for like a Suisei or a Okayu
charm here. Disposable cameras are very kitsch now. I see. Yeah, standing sushi bar. I just took a picture of this because I wanted to take a look at the menu. Because look at that. It says one set of sushi, not one piece. One set of sushi. 75 yen. 75 yen is equivalent to 52 cents. For 52 cents, you get 2 pieces of sushi here. That is amazing. That's just a quarter for a piece of sushi. I don't get how Japan makes profit, or like how Japanese restaurants make profit with prices that low. That is incredible. Okay, here's another meal. We went to a tempura place. So yeah, got a fat stack of tempura. And I gobbled that down so much. Oh my god. And I saw a random picture of Botan at the Ikebukuro station. I don't know why she was here. Another picture of her. Oh, and I found a Japanese/Filipino bar called a Moonbo in Ikebukuro. Should I have applied to work there? I feel like this bar was made for me. Japanese, Filipino, and has a rainbow. Yeah, this bar was definitely made for me. And then one of my friends bought a Mighty Strike or Mighty Freedom at the Gundam base, and they just asked me to build it for them. So I was like, sure, why not? Pretty cool. Very nice model kit. Honestly, after building this model kit, I kind of felt like I should have bought one for myself, because this one's actually a really cool kit. I've never watched the Gundam Freedom, what's it? The Gundam Seed Freedom movie, but this looks pretty cool. Probably by not having parking lots built into the pricing. That is true, yeah. I love the gold plastic parts on it. The gold is really good. I loved working with the gold. Oh, and then we went to the Kamen Rider Cafe. So this is their GAV section. They've got a drive poster with all the actors' signatures. And the Kamen Rider Cafe was also the Super Sentai restaurant. They shared the same venue. It was literally split down the middle. One half of the restaurant was Kamen Rider, the other half was Super Sentai. And since I was a large group, the large table was in the Super Sentai section. Because I guess they expect big groups to be in the Sentai section and single patrons being in the Kamen Rider section. Makes sense. If you love Sentai, you're probably going to come with a group. But yeah, we were right next to the Megazord table. I was very happy seeing this Megazord right here. This is such a rare Megazord, the Q-Rex. As far as I know, this is the only Megazord to be remote controlled. And there's signature skishis of Kamen Rider and Super Sentai actors. And this was my meal. Yeah, here we go. My meal was the Kamen Rider Double Cream Pasta with green onions and seaweed. We've got caviar for the eyes and a little cherry tomato for the little forehead gem. Then I have the Kamen Rider Forze Cosmic States soda, or cream soda, or I guess those would be float, with vanilla ice cream and little crunchy candy stars. And no joke, I was so happy with my meal. I legitimately started crying when I was eating my food.
this was definitely one of the best experiences of my Japanese, my whole Japan trip. I loved coming to the Kamen Rider Diner, and you would think that a character cafe would have not so good quality food and overpriced, and like the prices would be crazy. No, this was only 1,200 yen, so around 10 bucks. And the food was actually so good. I was genuinely surprised. If you are in Japan, do not pass up the Kamen Rider Super Sentai restaurant. It is legitimately good food. Definitely isn't the best food, but it was still pretty damn good. And for every patron in your party that comes to the diner, you get a little logo keychain. So I thought it was very fitting that me being the #1 Kamen Rider fan, I got the Kamen Rider first logo. But yeah, and it was so cool. Everybody, like my entire group of like 6 or 7 people, they all just came here just for me. And they all ended up giving me their Kamen Rider keychains. So I got like a Kamen Rider J, Super 1, Kabuto 01, O's, and the Kamen Rider 1 keychain, which is pretty cool. I even got this little coaster from the gift shop, and it was this little silhouette of Kamen Rider Drive, my favorite Kamen Rider. Did you get billed? Nah, I didn't get billed. And here's more pictures of the Kyoryuger mecha, King Oger mecha. What is this? Shinkenger mecha? And then the Bolkenger mecha. Oh yeah, here's everybody's food. Another friend got a double cream pasta. There's the Ten sword over there. Oh yeah, one of my friends, she got the Six Kingdoms Karaage. So this is supposed to be for King Oger. So it's just a bunch of fried chicken, and each dipping sauce is supposed to represent one of the rangers, which I thought was pretty interesting. You unfortunately could not keep the giant sword, though. Very sad. Oh yeah, and here's the Tega sword. According to my friend, this was like the shittest food. Apparently, this was like the worst meal they had in Japan. And to be honest, this looks like they really phoned it in. Looks like they didn't really have an idea of what they could have done for Gojuger, and they just sort of came up with this on the spot. But yeah. It's a very sad looking omu rice. But whatevs. And they have the Gav section here. Pretty cool. And they've got the original suits. Or I guess these aren't original suits. They would be the suits that would be used for like, I don't even know when they would use these suits, because they look kind of new. Maybe these were made just for the restaurant. I got a thing of Gav, little display of Ichigo, more Shikishis. And here's another one of the meals that you could get. The Ichigo, I think it was Ichigo Lokomoko. Some of those would have been for anniversary movies, likely, since the original suits have likely deteriorated. True. But yeah, they got the little shocker pudding, and I think this was a Boomboomger curry. I love the little egg wheels. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Definitely one of the best things on my trip was going to Kamen Rider the Diner. And Speaking of Kamen Rider and food, I got the little Umaibo collaboration Gochizos. Pretty fun stuff. Speaking of Umaibo, I even have Umaibos on my desk. And as much as I'd like Bandai to keep things pristine, given a certain suit from Agito was destroyed by water damage, not exactly something we can expect. True. Yeah, it's so upsetting that the Gills suit is destroyed. I wish they would just hire somebody to remake that suit. It's such a unique Kamen Rider suit. I'm just a sucker for like mecha suits with like opening mouths. Or I guess it's not really mecha, but you know what I mean. A monster suit. I love the opening mouth gimmick. God, I love chocolate Umaibo. Oh, hey, is that a little Honda Acti? It is not a Honda Acti. It is actually very close. This is a Subaru Sandbar. This is actually my favorite K-Truck. And I have another Subaru Sandbar. Yeah, I did not get these two in Japan. They've just been on my desk since before I went to Japan. Because I just love K-Trucks. And I saw so many K-Trucks in Japan. I love K-Trucks so much. Fuck America for trying to make them illegal. I also just noticed the capybaras, yeah. Loopta Joopta sent over this little figure. And I thought it was just kind of fun. Stacky baras. But yeah. While we're on the topic of Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, I got the Boon Boomger Morpher. This was on sale at a Don Quixote. I bought this and the power-up, like, fire engine, whatever it was, 2,000 yen. This cost me $14, and I am so happy with it. Oh my gosh. I've been wanting to find one of these, but I couldn't justify buying one of these off of Tokoleptables for $40. This is so cool. Then you just roll it. God, I love this thing so much. This is so cool. Love this. If only, like, this thing barely even fits on my wrist. Like, I can barely even, like, connect it. Oh, God. There we go. Then slide it on. Pretty cool. Honestly, this kind of reminds me of the Omnitrix from Ben 10. New fidget toy? Yeah, definitely. They're banned here. I cry every time. Yeah. Frickin' one of these days, hopefully legislation will change and to allow K-Trucks in this godforsaken country. Oh, yeah. I just took a picture of this because I thought it was funny. Soy Joy. Is this what soy jacks eat in Japan? And then I went to the Tenga store and found this Kason Tenga tissue holder. I kinda wanted it. But for 6,700 yen, I really didn't want that. Because they sell a normal Tenga tissue case for just 1,900 yen. So if you wanted the Kason one, you'd be paying 3 times as much. And I'm just like, I don't want that. What sucks is that this was the only piece of Kason merch they had at the Tenga store. They were completely out of the Kason Tenga acrylic standees, which is the thing that I wanted. Very sad, but it is what it is. More cherry blossom. Oh god.
Yeah. Can't show that spiciness, but I can show this spiciness. It isn't even that spicy. More Dojins. I love this character. I recently found my love for this Idolmaster character, which is Kotone Fujita from the newest Idolmaster series. We're in the dangerous part of the slideshow. I think we're after this. Okay, now we're out. I was just in Melon Books and stuff. But yeah, I just took a picture of this building because it just looks like a Gundam. This looks like it would be straight out of like a Gundam or like some sort of sci-fi thing. It's the panel lines and the red triangles. Found a Piplup. This is, yeah, the Mega Tokyo Pokemon Center where they have Koraidon and Miraidon. Found a little Frigibax. More Frigibax stuff. Found one of my favorite Pokemon on the wall. I love Klefki. And they had a frickin' Sesame Street store. So random. Here's a random tower. I have no idea what the hell this is. But it was cool. Oh yeah, and I got the Tenga. I got the regular Tenga thingy. And I got a little rag so I can wipe sweat off my brow on those hot days. English. Smorking area. I sure do love to smork. Smorking that dank kush. And one of my friends got tacos in Japan. Straight up smorking it. Yeah. Never would I have expected to see Mexican food in Japan. My friend said that they were just okay. So I guess if there's any food that Japan can't really do, it's Mexican food, unfortunately. I bet you there's some good place for Mexican food in Japan. I need to find where I can find good Mexican food there. Oh, so we went to Moss Burger, which definitely sounds very weird in English. Yeah, Moss Burger is just a regular fast food chain, and they had a collaboration with Tamagotchi. I definitely did not have the mecha balls in me to ask for a kid's meal so I can get the Tamagotchi sticker, so I just got a regular meal instead. But I just thought this was pretty cool. I even saved the placemat, and now it's in my art folders. Well, there's just a lot of footage now. And it took a lot of video. Oh yeah, I was just taking a picture of the price of the 7-Eleven chicken. Too many video. Some stamps that I wanted to buy, but I passed up on. I probably should have bought those stamps. I found this figure. My coworker really likes this one dragon from a Monster Hunter. So, and I just found it. Pretty cool. I don't know much about Monster Hunter. Again, I only just started playing, so. Yeah, then went to the Cherry Blossom Festival in Ueno Park. Pretty cool. Oh, it's wild how Tamagotchi became big again. I'm so glad it became big. I've always been a fan of Tamagotchi. And yes, I'm gonna pull I liked it before it was cool. Or rather, I just liked it when it was big back in the 90s and 2000s. And, yeah. I'm liking it before this big boom of people who are just now starting to get into Tamagotchi. I remember back in the day, a lot of people had their very own, like, OCs. Like, a lot of kids had Pokemon OCs and Sonic OCs. Not me. I had Tamagotchi OCs and Sergeant Frog OCs. Those were my hyperfixations back in the day. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it when it was popular, but I also liked it before it became retro. You could go back and open the videos in the video player or something and not photos. True, true. What was your Sergeant Frog OC? Shoot. What was their name? I totally forgot their name, but they were green and blue, because those were my favorite colors at the time. They were green and blue, and they had a tadpole thing, kind of like Tamama. Yeah, green and blue, and then I had an orange and blue OC. Let's see, I had a red and black one that totally wasn't just a Giroro knockoff, but I made him different because he had devil horns. But yeah. That was my elementary school, or middle school, life of OCs. Why is it? Guess we'll just go. Open this frame up. Okay. And here's me eating a hot dog in Ueno Park. Got some very long french fries. These french fries were actually so good. Got me a chocolate banana. I've always wanted to eat this snack at a Japanese festival. What do you want me to say about it? It's a goddamn banana dipped in chocolate and sprinkles. It just tastes like what it is. But it was worth 400 yen. It was worth the $3 I paid for it. Oh, and we got these squid skewers. These were surprisingly good. I'm normally used to squid being very chewy and like almost like you're biting into rubber. These were so smooth to bite into. I love grilled squid now. Oh, now we've got footage. Yeah, just a guy doing a marionette puppet violining thing. Pretty neat. More video. Oh man. Oh man. Coolish. Holy crap. So if you guys don't know what Coolish is this little like, you know these like applesauce pouches that you find at like a grocery store? Coolish is like that pouch, but they serve soft serve ice cream in them. They are so good. I ate so many of these. And recently I found out that the Japanese grocery store that I go to actually has these. So I've been munching on them for like the past couple days. I love these things. But yeah, they're just pouches of soft serve ice cream and you just squeeze them up. They're so good. But in America, I can only find the vanilla and the chocolate ones. This one, the condensed milk one, is so good. It makes me poop like a mother fricker. But Jesus, it's so good. It's so good. I love this. I love
soft serve. Soft serve is my favorite ice cream type. So good. And I also walked by this very freaky bar. I'm Say-So. I don't know what SM means. I'm going to assume that means Super Mario. I don't know what kind of Super Mario bar this is. I'm assuming this is like somebody dressed up as like a Koopa, and this is like their Koopa tail or something. And this person's on the floor trying to pretend to be like a Koopa in the shell, I suppose. I think. Is this a Switch 2 leak? Yeah, I think this is where they premiered like the Switch 2 launch. Like, yeah. Oh, and we went to the Nissan center in Ginza. They have this really cool angular car. And like, wow, Nissan's the only company to make an angular car look good. Suck it, Elon. The Cybertruck looks like shit compared to this. I mean, it looks like shit compared to anything else, but this actually looks kinda cool. Yeah, look at that. Pretty sick looking. It actually looks like it came out of Tron, and not a crappy N64 game. Right, and this is the Seiko clock building. This building has been up since, like, the 30s. So, this building did make an appearance in the original Godzilla movie and in Godzilla Minus One, which is pretty cool. It has tiny mirrors. I didn't even notice the mirrors are so small. Yeah, what are these even for? Oh yeah, and it is very low to the ground. This thing was definitely made... Well, I mean, it's Hyperforce, so I'm gonna assume it's like a race car. Yeah, this building gets blown up by Godzilla a lot. Yeah, here's their Formula 1 car. Oh yeah, the doors popping out looks really cool. And the seats. Look at the seat. It looks really cool. Although the butt of the seat, like going down like way to the floor, that's kind of weird. But what was also crazy is that I didn't take video of this, but the blue lights, they like pulsated. It was like this thing was freaking alive. It looked straight out of... this is like if the ED-209 from Terminator, or not Terminator, ED-209 from RoboCop was a car. Is it a center seat? I have no idea. Yeah, more Nissan. Here's the Fairlady Zet. Better look at the Seiko building. Oh, and here's a Suzuki Carry. That's what it is. What a cute car. I wish they were not illegal in the US. When I went to a Kisaten, and they served toast, and these are the thickest slices of toast I have ever seen in my entire life. It was so good, though. Very chunky toast. And I love this piano. And then we went to a mall, and they had this very weird cat display. Honestly, kind of creepy with these little mini cats. Oh, and then this is me on the train towards Tokyo Bay. And this building, if you guys watched Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, Megaguirus dropped this ball on Godzilla's face in that movie.
I'm a super big Godzilla nerd, so I was very surprised when I like immediately saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, that's where, that's from the scene in Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. Had to take many pictures of it. Frickin', flew by the, Gundam again. Oh, and this is Tokyo Big Sight. This is where Comiket happens. Man, one day I'll go to a Comiket. But the thing about Comiket that sucks is that you either go to Comiket in the summertime when it's hot as balls, or you go to Comiket in the wintertime when you are freezing your ass off. So you can't go to Comiket when it's like normal weather. Yeah, and had to take many pictures of Comiket. Hedera blew it up. That too. Yeah, Hedera did blow that up. Oh man, this is very fitting. So this is like in Tokyo Bay, just this street is full of old town, like old style Edo period styling stuff, and it's very cool. We have this little tower here, and there was so much unagi here, which sucks because had I known that there was so much unagi stuff here, I probably would have had dinner here by myself. But yeah. And then here's the location of the only LEGO Discovery Center in Japan. Oh, and then we went to this one place called Joy Police, and it's like an indoor theme park. And they have this Transformers ride. I would have gone on it had I had more time, but my group only went into Joy Police because we had an hour to kill, but the wait for this Transformers line was an hour. So, and at this point, this was on the 3rd floor of Joy Police, and we had already spent like 30 minutes in this theme park. So I couldn't have gotten on this Transformers ride. Very sad. And fun fact, the Joy Police is a building that's run by Sega. So, yeah. They sold frickin' chili dog, Sonic branded chili dogs over here. Also, I can't believe this place is called the D Lounge. Now, you've heard of the D Club on Game Grumps now. Gotta go to the D Lounge. And they only sell wieners at the D Lounge. Winter Comiket was bearable when I went at the end of 2019. Ooh, okay. Maybe Winter Comiket is the time to go. Because God, I do not want to go to Summer Comiket. Monkey D Lounge. Monkey D's nuts. And despite being a Sega-operated building, they have, what's it? Ace Attorney stuff, too. And got to beat Sonic himself. And there's also a ton of, train games in this area, so was very tempted to get this, or to try my hand at the Capybara keychain. Yeah, these characters, they're pointing at gay people. Yep. And then, for some reason, at the Old Town in Osaka, or not, the Old Town Road in Tokyo Bay, they just had a frickin' Kimono Friends thing pop up. I was like, what? Also, it's been 10 years since Kimono Friends came out. God, I'm old. We're all aging. Yeah. Fun fact, the artist for Kimono Friends is Mine Yoshizaki, aka the creator of Sergeant Frog. So that's also why I like Kimono Friends, the art style. And they've got all of her favorite characters. Which one's my favorite? Who is my favorite? This girl. Right here. Do you guys remember Hululu? The Humboldt penguin? The only anime girl to have a simp that was a non-human. Yeah, Rip Aroni Grape-kun. Rest in power, king. Yeah, Grape's wife, Hululu. The oldest video on the channel is dedicated to her. That's right. My first YouTube video on this channel was uploaded almost 10 years ago now, and it was a memorial to Grape-kun. Margay is a U character, though. Who is Margay? Which animal is that? Let me see. Oh, this critter. Let's see if I can find her. Geez, this is like playing Where's Wally? Oh, yeah. There's Margay, right there. Yeah, that's literally me as a cat. They're all such good designs, man. I love the Tibetan wolf. I love how they nailed her stare so well. Man, I really need to get an art book for Kemono Friends. I love all the designs so much. Oh, yeah. And so, Tokyo Bay, this is where they shoot a lot of Kamen Rider scenes. So, do you guys recognize this? Have you guys watched Kamen Rider 01? This is where Guy Amatsu revealed his underwear. So yeah, I thought that was just very funny. Because I had to meet the Uber driver to go to the airport. And as soon as I went downstairs, I was like, oh my god, I know this place. I was advertised underwear in here. But yeah, very funny. And this was the last environmental shot I got. We're at the Narita airport. Yeah, airport food. I had to take a look at this kid's meal because it had Kamen Rider stuff. $30. And again, this is an airport food thing, and it's a sashimi, so it's going to be expensive. But for being at an airport, this was my last meal in Japan. This only cost me $15, so 2,000 yen. Pretty good for $15. Thigh. Oh my gosh, it's thigh reveal. Oh yeah, one more Lego store. And they've got this really cool mural on the wall. Very nice building techniques for this, because they're building like sideways as well. They use a lot of snot techniques, which is, I was not expecting Japan to be that skilled when it came to Lego. And the last thing I bought in Japan was this Tamagotchi Generation 1 holder. And it came with a little pooping Mamechi. Why wouldn't they? For some reason, you know, I always thought that Lego was very much not popular in Japan. For some reason, it just didn't strike me as a creative medium that they would enjoy. But I guess I was proven wrong. They invented color separation. Yeah, more manga bags. Oh yeah, so I was so disappointed in Gundam Base because this was the Gundam that I was trying to find at Gundam Base. I ended up just going on eBay. Not proud that I kind of paid scalper prices for this specific model kit, but, you know, I got my hands on the model kit and I'm starting to build it. But yeah, this was the one. Oh, whoops, no. All right. Now we can go onto the video segments. So give me 1 second. I clear up some things. Hard drive. Yeah, I think that's good, so I'll move those. Okay, now I can show this video. Okay, so here's me at the SH Figuarts store. And they've got all of these. What's that round thing to your left? This is, it's a nasal spray because I'm kind of congested. I just shoot this up into my nose and it essentially dissolves all the mucus. But yeah. Japanese displays are so crazy. Look at the insanity that is this display of SH Figuarts. So much stuff. There's that. Now they got a little Transformers display showing off the Bump of Chicken anniversary music video for Transformers. Pretty cool. And then they've got this display of every main like protagonist Gundam model kit. Pretty sick stuff. They've got the Fukuoka Gundam, and they got the G-Quacks, and the military Zaku with the thickest thighs. There's a shot of, yeah, this is still in Denden Town in Osaka. Got a shot of one of the malls. Yeah, there's like a movie theater in here. I really dig this like shape thing. And then just a still life shot. There's another shot. I believe we're in Ginza in this panning shot. No, we're not in Ginza. We're still in Osaka in this one. Here's a view from my hotel room in Osaka. Very nice view of the skyline from here. And here's my trip on the bullet train. This is going from Osaka to Tokyo. And the bullet train was so crazy. Like, it was so surreal being on land, going like almost like the same speed as an airplane. Because I think the bullet train, we were going 300 miles an hour, I think, if memory serves me correct. And commercial airlines, I mean, they usually go like 500, 600 miles an hour. So I guess not really
same speed as an airplane, but, you know, pretty fast. Got like a little environmental shot of the town of Hakone. Yeah, it's crazy speed still. Another shot from my hotel room. Let's see, I'm trying to find more videos here. Here we go. Video of the little goobers, the river otters, just prancing around. I love their tails. Their tails are so flat. They're like beaver tails a little bit. Look at these little dudes. I would definitely go back again. But, okay, so if you guys are going to Harajuku and you go to this otter cafe, or it's not really a cafe. God, I would feel so bad to anybody who's eating in here. Because these otters are aquatic animals. And if you know anything about mammals and being in water, they smell so bad. If you know what the smell of wet dog is, that's what these otters smell like. So in this case, I was kind of glad that I was congested and I couldn't smell anything. I mean, I could still smell a little bit of wet dog while I was in here, but one of my friends couldn't even be inside of this otter enclosure just because it smelled so bad. But yeah, if you go to this place, just be aware that it is very smelly. Why did they give you pink jackets again? So they give you pink suits so that it covers up any opening inside of your clothes, and it covers up any pockets. Because otters, they are little rascals, and they love to dig into everything. Unfortunately for me, these otters actually dug into my pockets. They actually got through into my jacket and dug into my pockets and bit my phone. But that's fine. I keep that little bite mark indent on my phone as a little keepsake. Because at least it only bit the rubber outside of my phone case and not the actual glass part. Because, geez, these guys can bite hard. I don't even know what I was trying to take a picture of. I think there was a VTuber on this display, but I think I started recording before I could even catch it. The otter box. Yeah, exactly. My phone case is an otter box, so an otter bit my phone, so that's the best keepsake. Oh, and here's the video from Shibuya Crossing. So busy. So overrated. I never want to go to Shibuya Crossing ever again. And what is this? Oh yeah, this is the famous curved display at in Tokyo, or at the Toho Cinema. And we've got the cat. And then, of course, we've got the Godzilla on the Toho Cinemas. What else do I got? Some more nightlife stuff. Looking at all of the G-Quacks ads. Let's see. What is this? Oh, chicken. Yeah, I got some chicken. Train shot. Pretty cool. Paddington's next to Godzilla.
Oh, and in Nakano Broadway, they had freaking Undertale stuff. You can't see it in frame, but there's a Sans strap. Oh, wait, there's a Sans right here. Metaton, Papyrus, Frisk, Amalgamite. They got Deltarune stuff. I still need to play Deltarune. I've never played part 1 and 2. We got Berry Blossom stuff. What else do we got? Oh, more footage at the Cherry Blossom Festival. I didn't realize that there was a zoo at the Cherry Blossom Festival. I should have gone earlier in the day so I could check out all the animals. Did you get to compare all the Konbini Chikis or just Fami Chiki? So I ate the Fami Chiki, S tier. People say, oh, it's overrated, but no, Fami Chiki is the best one. I did the Lawson Chiki. You know, that's like an A tier. And then I didn't do the 7-Eleven Chiki. So I definitely need to go back to Japan and try the 7-Eleven chicken. We have this. This is going towards the station in Ueno. And I guess there's like an art exhibit around here in Ueno. And just more around the streets of... I'm not sure where this is specifically. Yeah, pretty cool. There's some concert going on over here, I guess. Here we go. Got another still life shot of the Seiko building. And then this is just the train around Tokyo Bay. And of course, had to take a video of the building that Megaguirus and Hedera destroyed. And then I just got this video of the Kimono Friends pop-up thingy. But yeah, that's actually all of the footage that I have from my Japan trip. Yeah. Pretty cool trip overall. And yeah, I definitely cannot wait to go back to Japan. My family is planning a Japan trip for next year, so hopefully next year I'll be able to take more photos. Maybe I'll film a thing or two or something like that. But yeah, super fun stuff. I cannot wait to go back just to eat the food. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll be able to show them around. I'm actually prepping to be the tour guide. So I'm actually listening to a lot of audio lessons for Japanese. So I've been listening along to the Pimsleur audio lessons. So every time I go on break at work, I just pop in my AirPods, or not AirPods, just my wireless earbuds. Don't want to give Apple the credit. And I just listen to an audio lesson. I'm trying to get better at Japanese. Demo, watashi no Nihongo ga jouzu ja arimasen. So maybe one day my Nihongo will be Jozu, but hopefully in time though. But yeah. Anyways, I will call this a stream. And I don't know when the next stream will be. Hopefully it won't be another month. I feel like I say that for every single stream. Hopefully it won't be 2 weeks. Hopefully it won't be a month. And then it ends up being a month or 2 weeks. But yeah. So yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Maybe I'll download Hookah Haze and play it I don't even know what the current, like, big streaming game to play is. Isn't it that one game where it's, people are doing face tracking and creating themselves? And it's like a Sims type game, whatever. This is fun stream. Glad to catch a stream. Good night. Play Monster Hunter? That's right. I need to play Monster Hunter. Once I make the thumbnail for Monster Hunter, I'll start playing that. You gotta play it with other people. Gotcha, gotcha. You can do Deltarune? That's true. I've never played Deltarune. I need to play Undertale on stream before that, though. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a stream because I need to shower and I definitely need to sleep. I'm so tired. Anyways, thank you all for coming to the stream. Thank you all for watching, even though I've been away for a month. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to each of these infrequent streams. And I'll catch you on the next one. See ya, guys!